disappointed in every one of you.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you.
I'm disappointed in every one of you.
I kiss you on the mouth.
No, I'm not cool with that. I'm sorry.
One more time.
I'm disappointed in every one of you.
I mean, I'm dealing with degenerate animals.
I'm disappointed in every one of you. Disappointed in every one of you.
All right, come on.
Honestly, I can't do it, man.
I'm disappointed in every one of you.
Let me tell you why.
It's gonna be all right, Nicky. Go ahead, shoot.
You just killed a little fucking man.
What are you going to do about it?
You're happy because you got nothing. You don't got a thing. You're happy because you got nothing.
Lobito! You got nothing.
I want to get out. I want to get out of this rat hole. I want to get online. I need
BDA Boxing.
I don't want to see you, man. Say, get out.
Yo, what's up, Bucho?
Setting this shit up, man. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I thought it was late, but it's okay. You setting it up.
Yeah.
How many hours have we shaved off of it? Here in the Philippines, it's Friday. So what are we, like 2 days away from the fight, from the weigh-in? How many? 1 day from the weigh-in?
Well, 1 day, 23 hours. 1 day, 23 hours, and 10 minutes away.
This bitch fucking motherfucker, Deontay Wilder, he be calling Tyson Fury a big man. He can't punch. He making a mistake. He getting too overconfident.
Oh,
It's
man.
kind of too overconfident, man. Come on, man. You're a
He
fucking
can do it.
heavyweight.
I think he's talking shit, though. Guys, welcome to the show. All-night stream. Yeah, man, listen, I was watching the fight again. And, I mean, Wilder said in the press conference that, you know, he was walking through Fury's punches or something. But, I mean, he was very hesitant to just let his hands go sometimes because, I mean, Fury can crack. And
But what do you think about the 4 judges now? The 3 judges. I mean 4 because they got the referee and the 3 judges. They're all American. What do you got to say about that?
Well, I don't know because in the last fight, the UK judge was the one that gave it a draw, I think.
That's kind of suspect, but I kind of see that, you know. in a way, UK, the forefathers to the United States, and the United States and the UK, they're like brother and sister, right? And this guy's not actually like accepted by the uh, by the English. He's kind of like a travel man, a journey traveler. He's Irish. Well, does he got love from the English people?
I think, yeah, I think
Like
so. Yeah,
Joshua has?
yeah. I think a lot of British people traveled to Las Vegas.
I mean, he's okay. Because the English people are always there to support their fighters, right?
Yeah,
So
no,
I would
listen.
imagine what.
If they supported Prince Nassim Hamed, I think they're gonna support Tyson Fury. You know what I mean?
And the father, because it's like a family. No, it's Tyson Fury's father. Then he's establishing roots in America with the Kronk Gym. Do you think the Kronk Gym is really loyal to Tyson Fury, or they really want
Oh no! Yeah, of course they are. Well,
Deontay Wilder to
yes.
win?
Oh,
Do you
come
think they're
on.
really true to him?
Yeah, why wouldn't
They're
they
getting
be?
paid.
No, no, no.
What do you
They
think?
are.
Well, I mean, they're getting paid, right? Handsomely.
They're loyal. I mean, I wouldn't doubt their loyalty. Listen, I think didn't Andy Lee work with the Kronk Gym?
But look, if I'm a trainer and then look, I see. I didn't have a dream, but in my figure, my imagination, I thought this. Look, if I were Deontay Wilder, if I would let my hair grow out in an afro and I were like yellow and red trunks, basically, if I were a crunk on the motherfuckers, I'd be like reincarnation of Thomas Hearns in the heavyweight division, long, lanky power.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the Kronk Jim and the nephew of Emmanuel Stewart is loyal to Tyson Fury, or does he really want the American guy to win? Deep down in his heart, are they loyal?
They're professional. All right, they're not gonna. No, I think they're professionals. They're gonna. They don't care about. Oh yeah, Wilder's the American guy. Okay, let's fuck up Tyson Fury's camp. No, of course not. They want a reputation. What the gym wants a reputation that they can, help out champions, create champions. No, no, no. This is
I
John.
hope so. I hope so because they're getting paid handsomely. And
This
look,
isn't John David
I
Jackson.
bring it up, and this is important because we're the first ones to speak about it.
This
Many
isn't
people
John-
that would fly over their heads.
Yeah.
But do you think they're loyal? Yeah,
It's obvious you're not some dumb schmuck up here to snatch a few purses. Am I right?
Listen, they. I forgot what I was gonna say. I said this isn't John David Jackson. All right.
Okay.
That's so. This guy's not a, snake. All right. I sent some links, and I think we should be good to go. Good to go. Mr. BDA, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. What's up?
Just a couple of minutes here before I hit the hay.
Yes,
But
sir.
it's a good, interesting question that Gonzalo asked. Because Waller does seem to be the type, but then again, just because the Emmanuel Stewart had one guy that looked like Tommy Hearns, or that like Deontay Wilder, doesn't mean that the people would be rooting. But then again, it could be racial. I understand. So I understand where we're
with the correlation with the power, BDA, with the correlation of the power and the trying to break record.
Right? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, real quick, because I asked SSB in the chat room, said that the place isn't sold out yet in Vegas. So I asked him if they're papering the house yet, and SSB said yesterday T-Street did a live stream and checked the lowest ticket price. It was $500. That tells you everything about the fight. Tickets are still available both front row and back. So from a financial standpoint, it seems like they're not yet. This might not necessarily be a financial success when it comes to the box office. But then again, the pay-per-view might be something else. John Gonzalez says, come to my parents' house, BDA Bucho for caldito to get in a bit. Yeah, I don't know what your parents or what you're gonna put in that caldito. So, thank you for the offer, John Gonzalez, but no thanks.
No.
Hand History Vault says, and panel BDA and panel thoughts on the PBC banning Wilder and Fury face-off after and during the weigh-in. Oh, they're gonna ban the face-off? Come on, that's the best part. Even though we all know it's fake. I mean, I don't understand that. You guys, what do you think about that? That apparently they're going to ban the face-off.
Why would they?
Maybe it's also a part of a strategy to say, "Whoa, look at this!
Yeah.
These guys they're so heated. We can't put them next to each other. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Watch out tomorrow." You know.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
like
that.
Tyson Lewis. Remember, they had all the security there, and like they didn't want to put both of them in the same room. It was just to build up the fight. Like, oh man, the only time they're gonna face each other is gonna be in the ring. Like, fuck that.
Oh well, SSB says that it's according to him, it's the Nevada State Athletic Commission and not the PBC
Yeah,
who
well,
banned the face-off.
Well, when he called them Big Mama, I was like, what the fuck, man? You cannot punch pillow fist motherfucker. I think he genuinely got mad. Not genuinely. What do you guys? I think he got mad. But Big Mama, you're a Big Mama. This just sounds like an Alabama dude speaking a country fried chicken, grape soda, watermelon eating motherfucker.
Wait a
Whoa,
minute.
No, I
whoa,
know.
whoa, whoa.
When he calling them Big Mama from Eddie Murphy, like you're a Big Mama. That's fucking very
Right.
disrespectful.
You know what? I
Deputy-
think both
no,
guys.
Yeah.
I think Wilder got under Fury's skin a little bit on that one. That's why Fury got up afterwards. I think
He
right
pushed
now,
him on that one. He pushed him, BDA.
Right,
That's the key point. Yeah.
but what I'm saying is it's you know how it is. It's fight week. They're both amped up. It's only a couple of days away, so I think they're both heated. And so I think maybe normally Fury would not have allowed that comment to get to him. But like I said, his tensions are running high now. Both guys
But
are.
because they're being instigators, Joyce is a Tory and all them, they're instigating and they're pushing the right buttons to where it might be played out, but they're pushing the right buttons and it's coming out on the fight week. They're pushing the buttons where they're saying you got to be mad at this guy. It's
Yeah,
sending
yeah.
out there. Yeah. Yes.
Maybe do you think
Elaborate, BD. Elaborate on that. Elaborate.
Well, I wanted to ask you. Do you think, because we've been talking all day or all week rather about how Fury and Butcher is one of the proponents of this, that he thinks Fury should come forward. Do you think Wilder wants that? Do you think he believes that he's going to be able to catch Fury easier if Fury's coming towards him?
It's tempos. So it's like I could give you not a wild guess, but I could say Wilder wins in the end of the day by knockout, the puncher, because I think like on the betting side, it's kind of leaning more the tempo on his side. But when I said that you got to take two to land one, it's not necessarily you're going to trade on the best moment, but when you pick the shot to take two to land one, when the guy's throwing not his best punches, and you're not the puncher in Fury. So you're gonna throw your hard one, being the heavier guy. You're gonna take two hard ones for the bigger guy because you're gonna use that left hand as rangefinder, right? We're talking about the puncher and Wilder. Just focus on this one. The puncher and Wilder doesn't have a very developed left hand, so he's gonna throw that pawing left hand as a rangefinder to throw that right hand. So you would think that I'm speaking about to the land one. No, you're trading shots in the fire zone. No. And I try to recognize, and I understand that. And no, how can I deny it? But the old cliche that when you say two to the land one, no, you don't want to take two to the land one against Wilder, but you're gonna take two to the land one when the tempo is right. And not every fighter is gonna throw hard punches throughout the horse's 12 rounds. So, but even Wilder, he's very economical. We're speaking about the puncher. Fury, he's gonna try to offset and punch with Wilder, and he's gonna try to punch through Wilder's hard shot when he sees the puncher fucking unloading. But by this, he's got to weather the storm for the puncher, who's not a good boxer, granted. And this is the moment he's going to select and look for, right? But it's very given. It's given. I'm not an expert. But what I can say, it's very like tempo, back and forth. You're not going to fight tempo for tempo, yeah. Deontay Wilder is the hardest puncher. You don't want to trade shots, punch for punch. But throughout the 12 rounds, you gotta select the moment that you choose to trade at that moment, because you weigh 270 inside the Fury, so it's very ambiguous. But I can't think you. No, I believe that you understand what I'm saying because I made it pretty clear.
I do, because like you said, it's about. Listen, here's the point. If he, well, actually, you know what? Maybe I should let Butcher respond. Do you want to respond, or do I go on?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, absolutely. I've said that in that video that's over at BDA Live, where it's a film analysis, and I said that the best time to catch Wilder is when he's punching, because his chin is up in the air, his left hand is down when he's throwing the right hand. I mean, he's just right there to be caught. The problem is, it's easier said than done, because I mean, let's face it, it's a tall, super tall guy who can take you out with one shot. The punches, more importantly, they come fast, so that shocks people. So most people just cover up or they step back. They don't want to be in the vicinity of the right hand. But Gonzalo, you're right. If you time the guy correctly, you can catch him. The question is, can a 270-pound, a guy who's Fury's projected to come in at 270 pounds. So can a guy that big time him? Does he have the speed to do it?
But very interesting that point you make, because this is where it gets really specifically where it gets interesting. Because Wilder, at 6'7" guy, and he's usually catching guys, but he wants to catch a guy that's 6'9" that's longer than him. So when he's extending his arms, he's not getting that leverage against like a guy in Molina that's 6'3", whatnot. He got to carry that when the guy that's 6'9" is extending his arms, so he's gonna lose. But that's evidence in the fact that Fury went the distance the first match.
Yeah,
but we're talking about yes, keep him down. Yes, there's evidence already because we have our first fight, right?
Exactly. The first fight told us a lot, man. I mean, Bucho made the point. It took Wilder 9 rounds to put him down. He did catch him about 2 or 3 times with the right hand. It was mostly on the temple. Fury took it, and he went on to outbox Wilder. It wasn't until the 9th round where Wilder finally stepped back. Again, watch the video we did over at BDA Live. I mean, it just shows you when Wilder dropped him the first time, the shot was behind the head, but he also did things the right way when he stepped back, created some distance, and caught Fury while he was coming back up from that duck. So, Wilder can correct a lot of things, but I don't know if he's got the right people in his corner telling him, listen, this is what you got to do. And not only that, can he actually execute it come fight night? Because let me tell you, Tyson Fury, he might have been saying, oh, Tyson Fury is a pillow-fisted fighter. Those shots hurt, man. It's a 260-pound guy there. Those slaps.
What are they speaking about? They're speaking about that the herky-jerky style, correction. And please note this, that Fury was leaning on the right side of the opposite side. Perfect set for a counter right shot. That's the way he was ending up on the herky-jerky style. That was that was perfect for Wilder to counter him with the right hand on that side of the body. Real time, I know what I wanted, but you know what I mean. That and the herky-jerky style, he was ending his body motion to get countered by the right hand, but the Wilder didn't capitalize on. But that was perfect. Ultimately, that's what he dropped. That's how his body ended up when he caught him in the 12th round. But I think that Fury is, if they're pointing that out, I think Fury's like, if they got something that they're gonna know and that they're very keen on, they think that he's a fool and doesn't realize that they're not gonna end up on that side because they keep making a note of the herky-jerky style, how he ends up on that opposite side, on the side where Wilder caught him, and ultimately with that shot with the right hand on the chin that dropped him. No, that's a key point because Fury, as a boxer, he's got to understand boxing, and I think he knows that. And I think this is Wilder's being a fool. No, he's going to end up, and I'm going to catch him all night with that shot. And that's what they got to bank on, him and Sugar Stu, not the power. Yeah, you want to lean with the power, but yes, but you don't want to end up in the perfect position because look, I saw that video I didn't want to see it at first because I thought I had seen everything. That video was out with the cruiserweight David Hay, and the rumors that Deontay Wilder's the hardest puncher. Now it's solidified that he's the one hardest puncher of all times. I kind of believe that. It sends chills down my spine just to think that he might be, or that he is. But how far in could he be from Vladimir Klitschko, a guy for your face, that he don't want to end up on that side, on that right side, opposite of that. When you're dodging and waving, because they keep criticizing the herky-jerky style. The herky-jerky style is not going to be your detriment, but not that alone. In Fury, he got to do something else. But you know what? I got to sit down and write the math. But they're saying that when he ends up in that punch, when he ultimately got in the 12th round, that's how they're going to catch him again.
Yeah, I can tell you got a whole bunch of information in your head, trying to get out fast because you know that there's a time limit. Well, not a time limit, but you know what I'm
I briefly ran it through my head, but you know what I'm talking about.
Listen. Here's my thing. Write it down, and you still have 2 days to get that fucking shit out there, man. You know what I mean? Like all the details. Write it out. Make it more concise, and then we'll be able to get
because Wilder's is stiff. He's not gonna be trying to fucking offset and turn his waist to catch him. Like when you say I'm gonna set a trap. When you set a trap, you can counter one guy coming to you, and you can even pivot and fucking throw your lead hand, and you can turn and fucking catch him as he's coming in from the opposite angle. I don't see Wilder doing that. So when they say the herky jerky style, I think the herky jerky style, and he could beat that dexterity style where he can change the angle but punch on the fly. I think Fury can do that because he's long and lanky. That 6'9" is not like a 6'7". He got
right.
two. It's not like fighting like Molina, like I said, or Duopas.
Hey, Gonzalo.
You know, it's not. Yeah.
We have a phone call. So let's take
Okay.
the phone call. Because then they're gonna hang up. 619. You're on the air. 619.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jose Anaya, Gonzalo's brother.
Oh yeah.
Has he been drinking? He sounds kind of like, I don't know.
Gonzalo?
Well, anyways, hey, guys, what do you? I was seeing that ES News put out a video about the betting odds. If Wilder knocks out Fury in round 1, you bet 1,000, you win 40, and he keeps going down round by round. You keep winning less, but you still, if you pick the round, there's good money to be made, and $40,000 if Wilder gets a first round KO. Sounds pretty interesting, but I don't think I'm going to bet. Anyways, and I wanted to also mention, what do you guys think about Jack Reese, the referee for the first fight that saw Wilder winning the first 4 rounds? What do you guys think about that?
I saw that, Jose. I saw that.
Yeah, I don't care because he's a referee. I mean, who cares?
I mean, look, he's a referee. He's in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
That's not. I didn't see that.
Yo, he's crazy. I just rewatched the fight. There's no way he wins round 3. I mean, no fucking way. And
You gotta, recognize, made the point that the referee is looking at different things in there. He's watching out to see if the guys are abiding by the rules. He wants to see that there's no shenanigans. He's not in the perfect position. It seems like he's in the perfect position to judge a fight, but believe me, he's focusing on other things.
I mean, right. I mean, so look, that's his opinion. I think he would find a hard time for a lot of people to agree with him. There's some. I'm sure there's some.
It just reminded me. Hello?
Yeah.
They're all over YouTube.
Hello?
I know.
Go ahead.
I know there's a lot of guys on YouTube that will agree with him.
No, yeah. It made me think about when I saw a documentary about Medrick Taylor and Chavez. How Richard Steele, he was talking about Taylor was fighting a good fight, but I mean, since he was there refereeing the fight, he saw that Chavez was inflicting more punishing shots. They sounded harder, they inflicted more damage. So that's kind of made me think about that referees have they're basically front row, but I don't know.
That's a good point because that was on the first.
Like you said, he has a lot of other things going on.
That was not on the tail end. That was in the first 4 rounds that Reese gave Tyson Fury. Yeah.
No, he gave it to Wilder.
Jack Reese gave it to Wilder, and the Medrick Taylor was the tail end, but Reese gave it in the first 4 rounds.
See, what was happening to Taylor, though, was he was getting hurt through the rounds. Like, he may have been outboxing Chavez in certain rounds, right? Like, he was outboxing him. But anytime Chavez hit him, it was hurting him. And if you look at Meldrick Taylor's face, I believe in the first fight, I think he fractured his face by the orbital bone. He fucked him up. That didn't happen with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury had a couple of bruises. He dropped them, and we saw that when he dropped them in the 12th round. Right, there's some parallels there.
Hey guys,
Taylor goes down in the end of the 12th
and
round.
Also, you know how I was saying about the betting odds, first round KO. It kind of just came up to mind about that cut, man. I mean, I'm not trying to jinx it, but I mean, it could be very well be a fix right there, man. Imagine if he cuts them up in the first round, Wilder wins by KO, man. Somebody's gonna make $40,000 if they bet 1,000.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, that could happen.
Hey, what's your brother's name, Gonzalo? Gonzalo's brother, sorry, because I've never.
Julian,
Jose.
Yeah.
Jose.
Okay, Jose, this is BDA. Good to talk to you finally, because I never talked to
Mr.
you.
BDA, Julian. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know your brother was in the same company or around the same company as Timothy McVeigh in the military?
BDA is fascinated by this.
I'm
Timothy
fascinated
McVeigh.
by that, man.
Yeah. Oklahoma City Bomber.
Yeah, I heard the story.
It's a wild story, man. But anyway, yeah. Do you guys think Wilder is gonna maybe? Because with a cut like that, it's not necessarily a punch that could do it. It could just be the grazing of the leather, or maybe lacing a guy could open up that cut, and it's over. I mean, not over. Yeah.
But for some reason,
BDA,
to me, I know that Wilder said that he would hit him wherever he lands. He's gonna do damage. So, and some people say that he should go after the cut. What do you guys think about that? Should he or should he not? I think Wilder would rather get a more legit KO. I think he would.
From the opposite side, what hand is it? Is it the jab or is it the right hand from the right side? From the right side, it's the left jab. It's the left jab. But Deontay Wilder don't have a great left jab. So it's gonna be the left hook. It's gonna be a short left hook that can cause the damage. Because the left hook is the closest punches to the face.
Also, I heard Tyson hasn't been sparring just to not reopen that cut. You think that's beneficial or not?
I think so,
not having been sparring.
I think so because he's much more skilled than Wilder, and I don't think it's a big deal. But you know what, guys? Apparently, Tyson Fury is gonna have two cutmen.
Capetillo, and he's gonna have the guy that the Mayweather guy.
Hey, but if Fury cuts him, man, if Fury reopens that cut, if they let him continue against Otto Wallin, there is no reason why they shouldn't let him continue against Wilder. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That cut was pretty bad.
I mean, you can't get any worse. I mean, it would be the same cut, but...
Yeah.
Hey, BDA, can I kill those sauce? But I want to bring one backstory to
all right, later on, guys, later on.
Jose, no. Hey, listen. Remember when Mike Tyson fought when he fought the guy that he knocked out? What is his name? And we went to the sports book in Tijuana back in the 90s. And you and my dad fought with me, and I fucking bet on the guy, and I ran away with the money, and you guys were pissed. Remember that, Jose?
Yeah, Gonzalo. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Been drinking too many Coronas.
Remember, I bet on the book in Mexico, and I beat you guys. I laid it on the books, and I beat you guys, and you guys were mad at me. You wanted to kick my ass, you and my dad. We were like,
yeah, man.
Who was that guy? Felix Savon was the guy. Whoa. Mike Tyson versus.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would love to talk more about the fight. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
To me, I just hope there's no just like any foul play or something. What I mean, like the cut worries me.
We want to
hey, Jose, who dropped you with backed up fights sparring?
Hey, hold up.
Who dropped you?
Gonzalo, calm
there's
down.
already a rematch clause.
Yeah.
So something can happen. Where since there's already a third fight, I mean that's kind of. And also, hey, hold on, Gonzalo.
Calm down. Go ahead.
Chill out, man. Always the rematches aren't as good as the first fights, man. I would be very disappointed, especially because I'm buying the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the first fight, but I hope. What do you guys think are the odds that it lives up to the hype? Or surpasses the first fight?
50-50 here. I say it can happen.
50-50.
I say it can happen. Yes. Just because I
tell them about the story with Hector Juarez and
hold on.
Canelo Alvarez.
Later.
No, I don't think it passes it.
Now, well, listen. We'll go down memory lane next time with Julian. Julian?
Jose Julian.
Jose Julian.
Yeah, Jose. Yeah.
Just for that question, first of all, I don't even think the first fight lived up to the hype that much. It was the only thing that made it dramatic was the two knockdowns. It's a little bit like Kovalev Ward one. If Kovalev doesn't drop Ward, then there's no drama for the rest of the fight. So it's a similar thing here. There wasn't that much action either way. It's exciting because you never know. We're all gonna be on the edge of our seats because Wilder might put him down. with one shot, and I think that's what's going to give it
You know
an
what?
edge.
You know what? My opinion on this. My opinion on that. I know what you're saying, Mr. BDA, but to me, it's like a perspective, like what you saw in the first fight. You know, if you were rooting for Fury, which I was on the first fight, I would see everything that Fury was doing, man. You know, then when I went back, well, actually, I did pay attention to the first fight, and I saw Wilder's doing some good things that you know a lot of people didn't see, but I'm not rooting for, you know, either. I'm not being a Wilder fanboy. Anyway, that's just what I saw. But yeah, I was rooting for Fury, and I saw him doing, you know, a lot of good boxing. But you know, okay, I could see why the draw happened. But to me, if Wilder, if a lot of people consider him that he doesn't have any skills or you know, he doesn't have a high output, to me, Fury was the perfect dance partner for Wilder, because it brought out the best in Wilder, and I think it's going to bring out the best in him this time, which I think is going to help it not be as much of a boring fight, because if Fury is going to be punching, Wilder is going to be punching back. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think about that?
Do we got Jose's prediction for this fight written down, or?
No, let's write it
down. Write it down, Mr. BDA.
All right, you're going into the list.
Oh no, my prediction for the fight?
Yeah.
I think
honestly,
man.
Remember when I knocked you down?
I don't even favor one or the other, man. But if I had to pick, hey, I'll be honest with you. I mean, the only thing that has me second guessing Fury, which I would lean towards him, is that he came in he's coming in heavier. Why would he do that? I mean, do you think he can box as well? You know, heavier.
Well, we don't know if it's true or not, if he's going to be coming. We're going to find out tomorrow if indeed he's going to be coming heavier. It could just be mind games. It could be mind games.
No, we need a prediction. We need a prediction. Hold on, Gonzalo.
It's borderline. It's borderline. Yes, it's borderline. 255, 26, 27.
Gonzalo,
go ahead.
Gonzalo. Okay, Jose, prediction, and give us a round if it's a knockdown. A knockout. Sorry.
It's gonna be Deontay Wilder by stoppage. It's gonna be a TKO on cuts, round number 3.
Whoa!
Wow!
That's a different prediction than everybody giving.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not betting with my heart, guys. I'm betting with my mind. I'm not betting with my heart. I repeat, I'm betting with my mind. I mean, to me, there is no emotions involved in boxing. I've been a boxing fan since me and Gonzalo were basically, you know, whatever, 8, 10 years old. I can't remember. We saw the first Mike Tyson fights. We used to see him live, but no.
Chavez, we're already
to me, if it's a good fight, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Jose, we're gonna move on. We have other phone calls, but thank you for your call and your prediction.
Okay, guys. All right, take it easy. And my prediction is by far not set in stone. I mean, anything that happens, I'm okay with that later on.
All right, take care, man.
Thank you for calling in.
All right, we gotta move on. 443 on the air. 443.
Yo, hello, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, I gotta ask. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this whole Fury strategy of I'm gonna come in and stand toe to toe and knock him out in the second round? Me personally, I don't really believe it, but I think that might play into the fight if he does do it.
How will it play in the fight? Would it benefit Wilder?
It could benefit Wilder, mainly because they say Wilder has the quote-unquote eraser. So if you're standing toe-to-toe with Wilder, you might get hit. But I did see an interesting take by Max Kellerman. He was. I think he noticed in the Valine fight that when he fought Phone Booth, that takes away Wilder's leverage. Because Wilder always has that long.
That's a good point.
Missile that he sends. But if you ever notice when he throws that, his feet are really, really wide apart. And I remember watching the 12th round, like in the round where Fury actually stunned Wilder after getting knocked down and got back up. If you watch, like at one point they're on the ropes, Wilder tries to pin him with his left arm and tries to launch the right. I think Fury moves out of it, ducks it, and they end up back close again, and he tries to fire the right again. Fury, they're pretty much danger close territory, like swings out of it, hits him with his own left, and Wilder, I don't know, he instinctively throws a right, and he immediately throws a left. So he throws a left, and Fury, I don't know if he intentionally ducked it or not, but you can see him duck that, and it hits him, and Fury hits him with his own right hand at the same time, and that's when he stunned it, and that's when he grabbed. So I'm thinking it could play into Fury's hand if he is gonna stand toe to toe and box, because you can't throw your arms if you can't throw your arms with the leverage he normally gets. But at the end of the day, I don't know. Wilder does have that power, so they claim.
Colin,
I don't know.
have you rewatched the Luis Ortiz rematch?
I didn't see the Luis Ortiz rematch because I didn't really give a shit about
You didn't?
Luis Ortiz rematch. Nobody could ask for that.
Did you see the knockout at least?
But I did see the knockout. Yeah.
Well, if you notice closely there, Ortiz was first of all, throughout the fight, he was outboxing Wilder. Not by much, because Wilder is very tricky to hit clean because of his height and the fact that Ortiz was 47 years old and slow as molasses. But Ortiz was nevertheless having certain advantages in there, but he was slowing down. Already he was slow. The more he slowed down, the easier he became to hit. And if you rewatch the knockout, he's just standing in front of Wilder, and Wilder didn't really seem to get that much leverage. It was a almost mid-range right hand. So to me, that thing about if you're within or out of range of Wilder or on the inside, he can't knock you out. I still think he's still pretty dangerous at the mid-range with that right hand, man. And if Fury thinks he's safe in there, he better put his hands up and think twice, man.
I think the difference between the examples you just gave, Fury uses mid-range to counterpunch, right? Like that kind of like that in between mid-range before you go inside. If you look at, he caught Wilder with a couple of those shots, right when he was trying to I'm talking about when he got knocked down. Remember when he got knocked down, he got back up?
Yeah, but that's why I would say recognize it applies the cliche take two to land one. Wilder is not going to take two.
I don't think Recognize was finished, man.
No, just if you notice, they and actually you played it a couple of times on your thing up there, what you got up there, your little I'm losing my I don't know how to say it. I don't know what
the GIF.
No, it's East Coast time. It's East Coast time.
The GIF?
Yeah, well, the GIF. Yeah, yeah. There you go.
GIF or
if
GIF?
you see, he's punching him, and it's like he's closing the range.
Mm-hmm.
Wilder lets off first. He hits. He kind of like ducks a little bit, hits Wilder with a little overhand right, and gets Wilder's attention.
Yeah. But that's the tempo.
That's
the tempo. The 12 rounds, which is fighting East Coast or Pacific time. I think it's Pacific time. The tempo of the 12 rounds, or the 3-minute rounds, or the 12 or the 36 minutes of the bout with one minute in between, and the puncher fighting the boxer puncher. He's not gonna want to trade with Wilder, but with Wilder, he is gonna take two to land one from Tyson Fury if he can. Because if you're gonna take one heavy shot from Tyson Fury, maybe you cannot, and that's what Tyson Fury's success lies on.
Yeah.
But if you're Tyson Fury, you're not always gonna punch heavy-handed throughout the. I suggest he does to try to take him the fuck out of there, knock out Deontay Wilder.
All right,
but being the patient fighter in Deontay Wilder, he's gonna take two pity pats along. It's the tempo. It's the tempo. Who controls the tempo wins the fight.
Okay, Gonzalo, you're gonna have to keep a little bit shorter, because
but that's pretty much it. Who controls the tempo wins the fight.
Absolutely. All right, caller. Anything else?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just pulled up the end of that Luis Ortiz fight again just to get him, and I mean it looked like right before Wilder threw his right with Ortiz, he had his left arm out, the measuring stick, and he was maybe 2 inches in before he threw his right hand and quote unquote knocked out Ortiz.
Well, interesting because one guy's 6'7", one guy's 6'9".
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah. And old. But go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
No, sorry, I didn't. So I'm thinking that's dangerous range in terms of Fury, and if he's stationary enough where he can actually, Wilder likes to use that arm to pin or to
gauging because he's gauging 2 inches separate. Gauging 2 inches separation.
All right, Gonzalo, come down.
Or he's gonna have to smother Wilder.
All right.
Smother, catch him at the tip of his punches. You said 2 inches, one guy 6'7", one guy 6'9". What guys is trying to set the distance? So whoever can set the distance and set the tempo to catch him at the tip of his punch, we're gonna have to favor the puncher and Wilder. But if Fury can land that perfect at 270, you're saying that he cannot knock him out? Anybody? Bucho.
People I agree with you, Gonzalo. I've been saying this all. Hey, just one thing for the caller. Caller. Do you
For everybody.
For everybody. Caller, do you think that Tyson Fury can seriously hurt Deontay Wilder?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think Wilder has a good chin at all. Honestly, if you look how many times he's been rocked by different people, and if so-called pillowcase Fury can rock you after getting up from being knocked down and not being fully aware, not having fully recovered, and he can hurt you and knock you, then I think, yeah, of course, then that Fury can hurt him. I just don't know if he's gonna, he's gonna have to be in a position where he's gonna have to give one to take one probably,
Yes, caller, because I think that's where he puts the wrong buttons by calling him Big Mama. When you got to it, you mentioned the key point in geometry, 2 inches in separation from finding the right punch. He called him Big Mama, dude. That's why he pushed him. BDA, wouldn't you agree?
He called him Big Mama?
He called him Big Mama.
That's unacceptable.
Motherfucker's 270, can't punch.
At the
He's
press
getting hurt
conference.
by fucking light cruisers. By cruisers, I mean.
Wait, Wilder called him Big Mama, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he called him Big Mama. He got mad. He pushed him, a heavy man pushing back. And he's talking about the caller said 2 inches in difference between fucking catching him at the tip of his punches. We know that Wilder's a hard puncher. But Fury, if he lays into... Yes.
Before we continue, Gonzalo, sorry. Pucho, you want to... I don't know, because I don't know if there's more calls on the line.
No, but we do have to move on. But caller, anything else?
No, that's it, guys. All right.
No, I thank you for calling.
For the show.
Hey, caller, who you got winning?
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Ask the caller. Who's he picking then?
So what's your prediction?
Oh,
Fury by 11.
Hold on. Gonzalo.
Wait, Gonzalo. Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just guessing. Okay, go ahead, caller.
It's a true 50-50 in my opinion. It just depends on if Fury's going to stick to his word. In my opinion, I think if Fury comes in like he did last time, he's going to easily outbox Wilder. Because the one thing he's not. They say Wilder does good in rematches. Wilder's only 2 rematches I know of was fucking overweight fat Stavern and Luis Ortiz.
And old
Ortiz was 100.
But we know he's not the same guy.
159 the first fight, and then he was 160 years old the second fight. And yet before Ortiz actually got knocked out, you knew that he's so old he doesn't have the speed and movement, but you can see him try to parry the incoming jab. So he's just too slow to do it and got hit and knocked down. And then they counted him out a little bit too fast, in my opinion, as well. So I don't know. That just depends. But I'm leaning for Fury.
There you have it.
All right.
Okay, he's rolling with Tyson Fury.
All right, thank you for your call. Right. Have a good night.
Thank you for your call, man. Yeah, thank you for calling in. By the way, I gotta say, Gonzalo, at the beginning of the week he said, "Oh, I'm not really feeling the fight, but I'm gonna start feeling it as it gets closer."
No, but yeah, he made a great point. Like at 255, Wilder is not the same Wilder 3 years ago. This Wilder is fitter and leaner. Not because I said it, because it's a fact. Because I heard other people say it, and because 3 years of inactivity did that to him the first time, but 2 years. 1 year in 1 year training. The 255 now is not the same 255 then. But he's not coming in at 255 Now, even though the now would be greater, but he's coming in at 270. But I suspect 265, and that's to be seen tomorrow. But a 265 lean with more power to handle a punch, that means that the game plan is to take the punch, and you're gonna be more solid because you've been training. You're not a shell of yourself. Correct?
That's right. Amen.
Hans.
Hey, wait.
Bobby.
We have a phone call.
Oh, but that's a great point from Gazelle.
Absolutely. 337. You're on the air. 337.
What's up, man? Y'all can hear me. It's Dead Game.
Oh, Dead Game. What up?
What's up, Dead Game?
Dead Game,
What's
you've
up,
been
man?
talking a lot.
I know what you
What's
call
up,
Dead
what's up,
Games
what's
as
up,
the
man?
roosters because they died.
I just want to give my
the
pick.
roosters, the foul.
All right, Gonzalo, Jesus. All right. Dead
Hey,
Game.
Gonzalo owned one today, boy. I tell you, Gonzalo owned one. Hey, but
Dead
I
Game.
want to give my pick.
That's right. It's
what's
time.
up?
All these
Yeah,
months.
well, my pick. Yeah, I have Wilder by KO round 5.
Oh,
that's my pick.
Going with the early one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
do you
it's gonna
feel?
be
Do
an
you?
early one, round 5?
Degan, do you feel?
Go ahead, recognize.
Do you feel Wilder has to get him out of there early? You don't.
I think Wilder
you don't
can
like
win
this
the
fight
decision.
going the distance, right? You don't like it going for the further it gets.
Oh yeah, I like it. No, I think if Wilder can drop him 3 times, I think he win the decision.
That's true.
Oh yeah, if he drops him
Wilder
3
can
times,
drop him.
yeah.
Or you see,
He
Wilder
would
can
win
drop him 3 times because I think Tyson is fooling a lot. Tyson is coming in shape, so he'll be able to get up. I think Tyson will be able to get up 3 times.
What that game? You
because
catch
his
him like
defense
he
is-
caught him. He caught him. Manny Pacquiao caught Marcus cold, but he got up 3 times in the first round. But he got up. He shook it off and he fought. Because he got the fighter. Fury got the fighter. But that would be interesting.
Yeah, I don't think though Fury should take any chances about going down in this fight.
No.
That's dangerous. Once you start going down to a guy several times, there's going to be one of those knockdowns that you might not get back up, or at least not get back up on time.
Not only that, the judges, they're not going to give
The
you
judges too. Yeah.
that.
The judges look at that and they're going to say, "Oh, okay, I'll give it to Wilder." If it's a close fight,
if Wilder
and
can
knockdown,
drop him 3 times. Wilder gonna knock him down. I see that. I mean, Wilder knocked pretty much everybody he ever fought down. I mean, Wilder
pretty much everybody. Everybody that game. Everybody.
What?
I'm not. He's not pretty much everybody.
Stavern?
He's knocked down. Factual. Everybody.
Not the Stavern first fight. He didn't knock him down.
Well,
did he?
Duhaupas got stopped, but technically every KO.
No, he's talking about Stavern, the Bermain Stavern first fight.
He
He's
dropped.
right.
He knocked them down on 15. He dropped them to the floor. He touched the canvas. So
No, it wasn't official. It wasn't an official knockdown.
No. It was official knockdown, not knockout. Knockdown. It was.
Down. It wasn't no knockdown.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
Right.
No, it wasn't an official knockdown.
Yeah, man,
Not
that's
official knockout.
And I'm gonna say one thing before I go.
Mm-hmm.
One thing for the Tyson Fury fans: if you guys are putting your money on Tyson Fury to knock out Deontay Wilder, you guys are tripping. I'm gonna just say that. Tyson Fury is not a knockout artist. First of all, Tyson Fury is not a knockout artist. Tyson, and second of all, Deontay Wilder has a chin, probably one of the best chins in the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury is not knocking no Deontay Wilder out, bro. The best thing Tyson Fury can do is outbox Wilder. That's the best thing he can do. Forget about trying to knock him out. Even thinking about it, that man is going to be in danger. That man better box his ass off, and he better try and win that way. Get it out your head about Tyson Fury knocking out Wilder. Don't even think
Probably
about
not,
it.
Bucho.
Because that man is not going to do it.
Making the valid. I swear to God.
That game.
The only problem with that
I
is
mean,
that
people talking about
mark
people
my
saying
words.
Fury weighs. Now people are saying Fury weighs 270 and that weight. Man, look, bro, forget about it. Bro.
Wilder's the fight's
Forget
getting
about
stopped.
that weight.
The fight's getting stopped by a
Deontay
referee
Wilder
or by
has
the
a solid.
corner.
He
Let me
has
just
a
tell you.
solid chin.
The referee
wait.
stopping the.
Yeah,
he
but
pulled
like
out
I
the
say,
thrust and thunder
just
and
look.
tried to be
Hopefully,
look, Molina tried to be the
Fury
first
All right,
can box.
Mexican
Gonzalo, calm
heavyweight champion,
down.
but
Gonzalo,
he failed. No,
Gonzalo,
yes,
Gonzalo, calm down.
but it's true.
No.
In a weird
Hopefully,
way, it's true.
Gonzalo.
Fury box. Fury can box his ass off. Hopefully that he's serious now. I think it's better that he don't have Ben Davison. He's not joking and playing as much.
Yes, yes.
Deontay Wilder won the mind games already, I think. So I mean we in for a treat. But like I say, Wilder KO 5 rounds.
Okay. We got that, man.
Call
If
back after
that,
the show. Sorry, after the fight. Dead game.
Hey, dead game. I think another reason why Fury's trying to get him out of there is because Wilder's dangerous throughout the fight. That's why I think he might be thinking about that, the knocking him out, because he already saw that he outboxed him for 11 rounds.
Look at this. Recognize. Everyone says that Wilder carried his power for 12 rounds, but you also have to look at this. For that man to get up off the canvas in the 12th round, it takes a lot of strength also. So, we have to look at it both ways. I mean, he got off the canvas.
No, that's what they say. The bigger they are, the harder they are. That's a very true statement.
Well, look, guys, I'm out, babe. All
right, take care, man.
Easy, brother.
All right, who's it sounds like there's a truck selling ice cream in the background.
Yeah, that's Lobito. He's Lobito. Get the ice cream. Lobito, Max.
All right, mute yourself, man. Thanks.
Mute yourself, please, Gonzalo.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Gonzalo when he comes back. Now, when you come back, Gonzalo.
I'm back. I'm back.
No, you're not back.
No.
No, I'm here. I mean, recognize the.
I don't hear you. Gonzalo.
Can I just say something? Hey, Mr. BDA, can I say something?
I'll tell you, Subriel Matias is a killer, and he's fighting in this undercard, and he's a Puerto Rican. Why do not recognize him? Because he's dark skinned.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You're sounding like the LDBC.
15 knockouts. He got the same record as Virgil Ortiz.
All right, Mr.
And Peter B at
15
15-0 with 15 KOs. No, anyways, that game, I said it all along. That game is a contribution to the show. But anyways,
that's right.
Not because you heard my brother. He gave the honest prediction. Third round.
We like different opinions.
That game got the second oddest, fifth round.
All right, Gonzalo.
That sounds more logical.
Gonzalo,
yes,
hello.
Go ahead.
Hello, Gonzalo, calm down.
I'm here.
Yeah, calm down. All right. So I was going to talk about. I was going to ask you this, guys. Look, listen. If Tyson Fury wouldn't have gotten knocked down that dramatically in the 12th round. Let's say, like, you remember how he fell in the 9th round, how he got knocked down? Let's say that instead of getting knocked down all dramatic, he would have gotten again knocked down like in that 9th round, okay? Same fashion. Would we have been talking about like the Wilder's power? Because let's be honest, man, that 9th round knockdown didn't look like it happened at all. You know what I mean? Because Fury, okay, he got dropped, got back up, basically won the round.
Hermano, brother, but I've been telling you that all along. And you're the last to recognize this, but I understand. You're the one leading the game. No, listen.
All right.
Well, not to me, but look. 2 punches the same. That's can be categorized as a fallacy, Bucho.
No, I agree. It was behind that.
Not because he didn't get knocked out the first time, he's even gonna get knocked out the second time around.
Of course not. Of course, but that's like saying.
But granted, to your
can
point,
I say something?
I credit to you the fact that he's not the same weakling Fury that it was at 255 because this is a more trim and prepared at the weight, but nonetheless he's coming at 270. So you gotta give that the game plan is he's gonna come in stronger and more prepared because he's been training for 1 year after the rematch, 1+ year. It's not going to be the same.
I agree. No, Gonzalo, different punches. Obviously, they're all different punches, and I agree with that. And I can say the same about Deontay Wilder because we're talking about his power. No, hold on. We're talking about Wilder's power.
Just a little bit harder.
About Wilder's power.
Wait, let Bucho talk.
We're talking about Wilder's power, and I can also say, listen, okay, not all the punches are the same. Not all the opponents are definitely not the same, right? That's why Wilder opponents always stay down because they are not at the same level as Tyson Fury, and so that's one of my biggest arguments here. Like this is an elite boxer. This isn't a 50-year-old Luis Ortiz, okay? And that's why he got knocked up twice. And the dramatic knockdown in the 12th round is what.
But you know, Bucho,
giving Wilder.
I've always give me if I'm right or wrong. they always said, and I kind of fighting this right now, but it's true. The boxer is favored against the puncher. Not a boxer puncher, but a puncher against a boxer. A boxer against a puncher, the boxer is favored. If you're gonna fight a crude fucking puncher against a boxer, the boxer is favored. So I'm gonna have to say, yeah, okay. Fury's favored because he started late in Wilder. So yeah, he's not gonna time him with that shot, and I would suspect that he can win it. But a decision, not a knockout. I would incline to say that Fury wins a decision, but somehow I'm just guessing at this fight, and I'm picking Wilder by knockout in the 9th. But then again, you make great points.
I just don't think that. I think the power is overrated. I mean, I know there's power. Like, people are gonna call me crazy. There is power, but I think he has this. I think Vladimir Klitschko had the same amount of power in the right hand.
Yeah,
Seriously.
look, controversy
Seriously, he knocked
sells.
down
If I
better
tell you
opponents.
something that
He
you
knocked
want to
down better
know
opponents,
and
man.
that I agree with you, you're gonna find me boring. Why the fuck is he saying this? No, but Fury can outbox him. But tell me how and why and what. There's gotta be power there. And you mentioned and everybody's and this is like a 50-50 fucking fight. I agree, and you might be understanding something in preparation. Right? Who's got the who is right now? Everybody, I think like it's favoring Wilder as far as like what people are speaking. I don't know if because you got a referee and the 3 judges, because the shifts of the wind. The Bible talks about the winds, the spirit of the Bible
Can I
talks
say
about the
something
spirit
now?
of the winds.
Yeah.
No, this is true. The
Yeah.
spirit of the winds.
Hey,
people say something and they will ride that with that. People are the spirit of
All
the
right,
winds are
Gonzalo.
saying
Here's
that
another
Wilder's
point.
going to win.
Gonzalo,
right
here's
now.
another point. Everybody talks about the Deontay Wilder has to be only perfect for 2 seconds, basically, and Fury just like he can all he can do basically what people think is what Fury can only jab and win rounds. Let me put it to you this way. Wilder only has to be good for 2 seconds, perfect for 2 seconds, versus constant punishment from Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, the master guy. I got you.
No, but it could be constant punishment. Listen,
that knows what he wants to do. The guy that he knows that those 2 seconds what he wants to do, I'm gonna negate that. I don't want those 2 seconds. I'm gonna block him from doing that. I got you. That's important. Did he hire the Kronk team? Yeah. I believe that too. Yeah. Why not? Of course.
Do you guys think that Fury can hurt mark up Deontay Wilder? Because I remember after round 6 he was already getting like his eyes were getting swollen under his eyes from that jab.
Yeah, I think he could.
Okay.
I think it's going to happen again. The longer the fight goes, the more bruised Deontay is going to get because, Fury's gonna be able to tag him, with the jab and catch him with some overhand rights. So I definitely believe, win or lose, the longer the fight goes, the more bruised up Wilder gets.
Well, you know what? We're all talking about how Fury has to fight on the inside. He has to do this. He has to sit down more on his punches. I think it could be one of those things where he knows what to expect now with the power. He knows that he can be there late. That might give him confidence as well, and to let his hands go more. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You rewatch the first fight. There's a lot of opportunities for Fury to land his shots. Now I know it's easier said than done because Wilder, he's no dummy in there. He does things instinctively that prevent him from getting hit cleanly or as cleanly as most people would expect him to be. So, but absolutely, man. If Tyson Fury is on the inside and he's whacking him during the clinches, whacking him here, whacking him there, he could do there could be some swelling in there for sure.
It's hard for you to. It's hard to take punches from a guy who's 6'9", 260, and not get bruised up. That's definitely gonna happen. He's this shit about him being a pillow puncher. I think that's a little bit of an over exaggeration. Does he hit as hard as Wilder with one punch?
No,
probably not. You know what I'm saying? But he's not a pillow puncher.
No, and we saw that even in the GIF that I'm playing here on the live stream. He's backing Wilder up, and Wilder, he just has his hands up and taking steps back.
Yeah.
Listen, he can hurt him. Wilder was respecting Fury's punches. Wilder was respecting Fury's punches, so he's not polymyalgia in there. All right.
They both kind of have to. They both have to kind of like
Yeah. Yeah.
knock each other out in a way. If you think about it, not that I'm saying that it's necessary to win for sure. I think in
Yeah,
Wilder's
and the
case,
then
I
the
think in
fighters, the
Wilder's case
tempo of
is
the
more.
fight, they're gonna
I mean,
trade where they're gonna risk everything. I agree.
All right,
I
hold on,
mean, like,
Gonzalo.
we cross
need
points on there. We're kind of,
Gonzalo.
but you're right. And the fire zone where
Hello.
Tyson Fury and Deontay.
All right.
The fuck happened? Oh.
Happened to Gonzalo. He just dropped off.
No, I dropped him out. I'm gonna tell him.
He's got to shift that fucking bamboo stick.
He's hyped up, man. He's hyped up for the fight.
Remember a few days
ago. Is he?
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
A few days ago, he was like, "Nah, I'm not hyped up yet, but it's gonna happen."
I'm fucking shit. This ain't even no Pacquiao fight, and I'm shitting bricks for it, Butzo.
Yeah, I know. Me too, man.
I'm pumped. I'm ready.
I like this.
Yeah.
But I like this fight, man. I like it. I like it. I don't know if I'm like.
Yeah.
I can see why people are pumped up for it, and I am in a certain way. But you know, it all depends, man. This could be a boring fight, bro. It could be. Don't be surprised. Or it could be, exciting in the sense that somebody gets in trouble. Wilder hurts Fury, he goes down, or Wilder hurts Fury, Fury makes adjustments, hurts Wilder back. It could happen. Those are the things that could happen in the fight. But I just think that more likely what's going to happen is Fury's going to outbox him. I don't know if he's going to get the decision, and that I can't predict.
Yeah.
But
hey, could you
I know
imagine?
I think he's going to outbox him for sure.
Somebody was saying that Wilder could outbox Fury. Imagine that Wilder's actually outboxing Fury.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be insane for me.
That would be nuts because that's the most least likely fucking thing to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's even more possible Fury could outbox Wilder and stop him late. More than Wilder would outbox him and beat him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that shit ain't me ringing.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
I don't know.
I wanted to ask you guys when because it comes stranger things have happened. I remember when Sorong Visay was outboxing Estrada 2 years ago. No, I don't think anybody expected that.
Yeah,
so stranger things have happened in boxing, man.
I kind of like that Meldrick Taylor fight. But anyways, I have a question for you. I got a question for you. Fucking all right. So I had my little stream. I seen you hit Second Renaissance going. I was trying to jump on it, but I was like, fuck, I got to do my own thing because all I'm doing is coming from here to the hospital, So, but the fucking what's it
I got
called?
cut off, Johnny, but I don't know where I cut off.
Gonzalo, I told you to calm down.
Yeah, hold up, Gonzalo.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you.
We hear you.
Yeah, you 10-4, brother. But fucking what was I gonna say? So we were having a little discussion about this on my fucking stream I did a little while ago. They fucking
I can break it down to you right
Gonzalo,
now.
Wait,
I
Gonzalo,
heard you fucking long enough.
All right, Johnny, but go ahead, man.
No, I was just gonna say we was having a discussion on my little shit about Fury going to Wilder's body. See, to me, and I thought it was a good point to bring up too, because to me, like if he goes to you don't have to go to the body whose feet are stuck. If dude's feet are stuck in cement, bro, like he's already fucking like, what are you gonna do? Keep him from being more immobile, bro, or you want to take? I mean, I guess if you wanted to say he wanted to take some sting out of Wilder's punches, that's one thing, but like I don't want to see him go to the body, bro. He's gonna get clipped upstairs, man. Fucking, and you don't gotta constantly beat on the dude's body anyway because you don't got no feet, bro. Like,
that's a good point, man. That's a very good point. You go to the body, you leave yourself open. But now what I'm getting is a lot of people talk about how Wilder sucks, Wilder's technique sucks, he hasn't fought anybody, and yet I got you, we got Gonzalo's brother, we got Gonzalo, we got a whole bunch of people who are very knowledgeable about boxing, all of a sudden picking Wilder. So my question is, if you're picking Wilder to knock out Fury, you must be picking him to knock out Joshua if they ever fight, right? So
yeah,
he's the
well,
best.
and the other, but don't you think that's the right thing? I mean, why would you go to the guy's body to begin with? His feet are stuck in the fucking cement anyway. The guy ain't got no feet.
Sorry, Johnny. This Lobito was jumping up on me. I'm sorry. I apologize. He was jumping up on me. I apologize.
All right.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, but listen, Johnny boy, you bring up a good point. Going to the body against the shorter guy is, especially if the shorter guy is a power puncher, is a recipe for disaster. That way, but that's the reason why Fury's gonna fight on the inside. It's gonna have to be face to face, a la Andrew Ward. That's the only way he can get, and then and only then will he be safe from that right hand. But every once in a while, if he pulls back and he digs a good clean left hook to the body, those can add up, man. Those can definitely add up.
Well, but my point is though, like, why do you need to go to the body? Because the guy's feet are stuck anyway. Like, if you use chasing after fucking blowjob Saunders trying to get him off his bicycle, hit him in the body, that's one thing. But why the fuck does Fury got to go to the body, bro? He's stuck in the mud anyway. Like,
yeah, he doesn't need to waste his time with that.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Recognize, like, just knock his fucking head off, bro.
He's stuck in the sand because she's trying to land that right hand. He's trying to time that right, but he's fighting the guy that's 6'9".
Yeah,
so
but I'm saying
Wilder's gonna trade the left hook with that Tyson Fury. No, not the right Tyson Fury right hand. The Tyson Fury uppercut.
There's no uppercut.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you don't gotta whack the guy in the body. His feet are fucking robotic, anyways.
No, it's not like if you gotta shorten up a punch, Johnny. If you're Tyson Fury and 6'9", if you gotta shorten up. It's your uppercut. If you're gonna fight on the inside and you're longer, then how are you gonna fight the guy that's 6'7" on the inside?
Well, and that's
uppercut.
And that's why and that's why I kept saying, like, bro, he's got to get in and out. If he wants to get up in Wilder's chest and be more aggressive than he was in the first fight, that I can understand. You know, you want to get off more flurries, more punches, all this and that, but he's got to be able to come back out without getting clipped, bro. And that's
but given easy. If he lands that uppercut, he can go on that without going in and out. He just fucking go all day, every day, fucking on the inside. With
I mean,
that punch is deceptive. You can shorten it up, even though you're 6'9".
The inside, clinch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm saying though, but don't you think he? I mean, he should fucking get in and get out though.
No, his feet was stuck in the sand. If his feet are really stuck in the sand, Fury is going to capitalize with one shot. It's not going to be a long shot. It's going to be a short uppercut because Fury is a good inside fighter with the uppercut. And he can shorten that shot where he can catch him in the sand.
What's
2 inches?
What's your pick?
I'm not going to trade 2 inches.
All right, Gonzalo, calm down. Gonzalo, you got to let other people talk, all right, man? Keep it a little short.
I was just going to ask Gonzalo what his pick was real quick. Who did you pick?
One round up for yours, but that's just kind of like going out. This, like, if you were to ask me, I'm kind of guessing.
No, yeah, it's a pick 'em. It's a
10th round, Johnny. I'm not really fucking doing. I can do the math, but it's driving me fucking nuts. I think I had a dream last night, but I'm gonna speak about it like.
Thank you, Pucho.
Gonzalo said Wilder 9th round knockout.
Yeah. All right, but leave that up for a second, Bucho. I just want to look at everybody's real quick.
All right. By the way, people in the chat, if you call in, we can add you to the list. So call in, give us your take. The phone number is on your screen. And we have a tip jar. If you want to support the show, you can tip the BDA Boxing.
Why the fuck? Why the fuck is T-Tone up there? He shouldn't even have the opportunity to make a pick because he's a fucking jagoff.
And by the way, also, Bay Area is saying that what you're saying is nothing but bro science.
What?
What?
He called it bro science. I think that's what he was referring to you. Oh, he says he's gonna call in. I'm gonna call in. He says, "Good."
Yeah, you never called. But this guy's been listening to us for a while now and never called in.
Who's this? Who's calling
Bay
in?
Area. Stu's best friend.
No, I'm aware that you
Jason
got the
Bourne?
10th round knockout for Wilder.
He ain't calling in.
No,
but I kind of think that you kind of unsure too, Johnny, that he got a 10th round knockout. I'm picking the 9th. I know where your pick ever like 2 months ago. But BDA, what BDA got? Do we know what BDA got?
Oh yeah, what does BDA got? Good question, Gonzalo.
Yeah, well, I told you this guy wants to evade the predictions, man.
Yeah, BDA, come on, you got to give us one.
Well, fellas, I'll tell you this.
No, because Reagan has been the most ambiguous around this subject.
I love you, BDA. I'm messing with you, man.
You gotta go.
No, I ain't messing with him. Fucking, we got a day and a half for the fight. Who do you got, BDA? God damn it!
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Nobody's gonna force me to do anything.
You get the fuck.
The moment has come.
You know what? Butch is gonna hate me for this, but I got Wilder by knockout, man.
No, you.
Okay, what is it?
Are you serious, man?
Hey.
After all I've been telling you,
I love this.
After all the phone calls, man. After I've been explaining to you why Fury's gonna stop Deontay Wilder.
First of all, you gotta stop calling me at 2 a.m. Especially after I thought you're gonna wake up my wife.
It wasn't at 2 a.m. man. It wasn't at 2 a.m. It wasn't at 2 a.m.
I gotta tell you something.
He's the first one, BDA.
Can't sleep at
22
night thinking
hours.
about this fight.
Hey, recognize we just shaved like a day and 2 hours or whatnot from the last stream 26 hours ago. But that was Bucho. Fucking the biggest let me choose my words correctly here.
Take your time.
What
bro.
is it?
The asshole.
We're leading the way and as far as this fight goes.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, just real
Where's
quick, I'm reading the comments in the
Mark
chat
has
room.
my back, man.
What?
Mark predicted the same thing. But anyways, go ahead.
Well, yeah, there's this guy, Agent Apex. He says the fight. I love these conspiracy theories. Just like recognize, the fight is not on the up and up. Look into illegal money funds. Look into the yellow sunrise. Look into the.
I like this guy. He's right. He's on something.
He says, look into the Pan-African sub-Saharan tribes. The answers are there. All right. Well,
I don't know about all that, but
I saw him before.
This fucking guy's a fucking. He must have smoked too much fucking DMT with Joe Rogan or something. He fucking guy. He fucking. Every fucking stream I do, every other one, he's in there. Use your third eye. Look into the fucking stars and see what. And see what things, and see. Hold on, Gonzalo. It's like and see what things are for really they are. Just stare into the sun. You know, he's like that fucking guy on Grandma's Boy. I had a dream last night. I was swimming in the ocean, and I fucking, fucking guy.
No, hold on, Johnny.
No,
Can I
Gonzalo. Thank you. We have another phone call, so we need to take it. 786, you're on the air. 786.
Yo, what's good, y'all boys?
What's up?
Hey, not much. Nah, because earlier I heard something about Wilder not having a chin.
Yep.
That's the thing about Wilder. He's so great as far as what he does, as far as the right hand, that he's always getting.
This is the fucking guy that said he
Wait, Gonzalo, chill, man. I want to hear what.
No. But hey,
can I finish?
Yes.
Let him say something. Let the caller speak.
Gonzalo had a couple too many cervezas
Yeah,
tonight.
sorry about that.
Excuse us, caller.
Sorry about that.
No, it's good. So basically, he's like the only heavyweight that never touched the floor, like the canvas.
No, he's been dropped. He's been dropped.
No matter when. What fight?
There's a guy by the name of Cesario. It was in his earlier fight. He dropped Wilder. Wilder got up at the 7th count, knocked him out with an elbow shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else? When else did he get dropped after that?
When did he get dropped after that?
How many fights he had?
40...
after that. Like how many times he got dropped?
I don't think he got dropped after that.
No, you have a point there, caller. You have a point, but
But he got dropped.
My thing is AJ's always hitting the canvas. Tyson Fury, he has hit like a few times, maybe at least 3 times. I'm not too sure.
No, more than that.
But this guy Wilder, he's always getting outboxed, getting hit with every shot from Ortiz, Brazil, and he never hit the canvas because he's always getting outboxed. All he has is the right hand, right?
Good point. Mr. BDA, go ahead.
Well, yeah, just caller. We want to speed things up, so we hear that you think Deontay Wilder's chin is underrated.
It is underrated. I agree with him on that.
Yeah, it is. He got the best chin, actually. I believe he has the best chin out of all of them.
Okay,
so who are you picking for the fight?
No,
exactly. Thank you, Johnny Boy. Thank you. That's what I want to get. Who are you picking for the fight?
And what's your name? So we can add you.
Wilder.
Okay.
Also,
you call me Peter.
Peter. All right.
Peter.
Wilder. Which round? Right. Which round?
Peter Pandarosa.
I say before the 6th round. It's gonna be early.
Early?
Peter
Which
Parker.
Round? Which round?
Early, yeah.
No, he's cool. He's cool.
Guys, shut the fuck up, man. Sorry, caller. Can you give me a round, please?
Yeah. No, before a round, I guess. I'd say by round 5, 5th round, knockout.
Okay, that's early.
So
that
early
makes sense for
knockout.
people to if they think he's going to win.
Yeah.
It makes sense that they think it's going to be a 5th round knockout because I just feel like the longer the fight goes, the worse it gets for Wilder.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Recognize. Good point.
Yeah.
Well,
But he could knock him out early, though. Well, I mean, Wilder could knock him out early.
And the other thing to that is, you know, yeah, he'll be easy the longer it goes. And let's not, I mean, it's a pick 'em fight. I know I picked Wilder and shit, but like, you know, Ortiz was whipping his ass for 6 rounds. He got caught with a shot, and that was that. But like, Fury's gonna last long. You know, if Luis Ortiz, I guess my point is if Luis Ortiz lasts that long, Fury's gonna last longer.
Well, it's different. Remember,
Okay, hold on.
Like there might be some urgency.
Sorry to
for
cut you off,
Wilder
man,
to get.
but we have a
I'm
phone
sorry.
call.
Go ahead.
So yeah.
Well, let's not recall that a call
man.
gets called off
Gonzalo.
in the 4th round because of the cut.
Gonzalo. We have a phone call.
If it's
so
the 4th round, there's a threshold between the 4th and the 5th. It's very important.
All right, Gonzalo, please.
From a technical standpoint, that's true.
Gonzalo, you can't hear Bucho. You cannot hear him.
Can you hear me? Okay, well,
yes.
He's telling you to
calm
Well,
down.
maybe not like a split second in real time, like we're all fucking around the world, you know, like
All right.
milliseconds fucking incoherence.
All right. Caller, anything else? Peter.
Nah, that'll be it, man.
Okay, man. Thanks for the phone call and the prediction. Take care.
Did that motherfucker just say he loved you?
Yeah, he said he loves. He said he loves you, Bucho.
You fucking pole smoking goofball. All we wanted was your prediction, and you got to turn fucking.
I don't think he said that, guys. You're fucking crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck? Nice, man. Wait. I disagree with Johnny. That was nice of him. He said he loved you, Bucho. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
I don't think he said. It's like when I thought that who was it? Dead Game called me bitch at the end.
Yeah. No, he did call you a bitch.
And that's he recognized likes to stir up the pot a little bit. He likes to beat people up in the neighborhood and then take their clothes off and make them walk back to the house.
No. I had nothing to do with that.
Booby.
That was the hyena.
BDA, whenever you get a chance, let me talk. But no, go ahead.
Okay.
He didn't say that.
You haven't talked at all today.
No, sure, but there's a difference between the 4th and the 5th round. Because if you want to call a fight off, it's because of cuts. And if you go to the 4th round, you're going to go to the scorecards.
Yeah.
I just had to say that, and you made an interesting point. Recognize. But my brother said the 3rd round on cuts, and I thought that was kind of interesting. But anyways, that's just because my brother. But anyways, look, if it's on the 5th round, that's kind of like in the median where, why does it get called off? Because he can't handle the cut, or because you got to go to the scorecards? Because if you get a knockdown in between 1 and 5th round, Deontay Wilder could very easily win the fight. Because that means you don't got to go to a run. Wrong.
Gonzalo.
Am I speaking right or wrong?
You're right.
Come on, man.
You're always Gonzalo. You're right. 1,000%.
Yeah, because 5 rounds you get a knockdown, that means you only got to get 1 knockdown, and you lose all the rounds, and you get a tie, right?
No, excellent point. Now, Johnny, go ahead.
Pretty much like
go ahead, Johnny.
That one guy.
What the fuck? Gonzalo made me lose my train of thought. Fuck.
No, continue, brother. I ain't got no smoke. Continue.
No.
Get the smoke.
Well, let me say something here. Let me just say something real quick.
Let the head honcho say something.
Johnny, while you
Honcho is fucking go ahead. He's just a clown.
Yeah, while Johnny Boy recomposes himself and remembers all this, I just want to say to Gonzalo, I know you're hyped up for the fight, and I know how you and me were cut from the same cloth. Where we're not attached to the fight, and then as soon as it starts getting near, we start getting hyped up. But you need to calm down just a little bit, man, because I know how you're gonna get, man. If you're gonna get like this, or even more like this, the day of the fight, it's gonna be impossible to have a podcast, man. I'm just saying, you don't have to play up that. I know you're hyper, but you can calm it down a little bit. I know you can do it.
And don't add L-Dog in here. He talks just as much as Gonzalo does, except more, and it's slower. At least Gonzalo's fast. L-Dog's like, yeah, well, Hergovic, he might be the next best thing smoking. He fucking done. I don't fucking know. But listen, Listen.
El Dog is that Croatian nigga, right?
Yeah, he's that Croatian nigga.
Okay, wait a minute.
I know what you're talking about, BDA. Like those guys from San Diego that committed fucking suicide.
Oh, that's
the Colt.
That's what I was gonna say. See, and it's a good thing too. Yay, fuckos! We got 80 people watching and 27 likes. Hit the fucking like buttons.
My God,
quit
people
scratching your dick.
And we got
fucking
the tip jar.
Yeah, for Christ's sake.
Empty.
Take your hand out of your pants and just for a second and click that like button. I know you like to pleasure yourself listening.
Stop jacking off. Stop jacking off.
No, but I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad head guy here.
Just
you're the good guy. You're the good guy.
Ladies,
all I'm saying is,
we have
don't feel like you're gonna be the hyper guy.
Who's the G Boogie?
Gonzalo.
Yes.
Hey.
Gonzalo.
Yes.
Hello.
I hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sí, aquí estoy. ¿Qué
All
pasó,
right, I
güey?
just got to fucking tell Gonzalo to shut the fuck up, man. You're ruining the fucking show. Fucking don't do the show. You're fucking drinking. You're fucking whatever, man. Fucking get it together, man, dude. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Fuck you too.
I mean, that's not you fucking shut up.
That's a fact.
Oh fuck.
Lie to me on the camera. That's a fact. I'll knock you out because I knocked you out before.
Well, there you have it.
When have you put me on the canvas? I put you on the canvas before. When have you put me on the canvas? That's a fact. Fucking call me out.
Wait, is that G Boogie or is that his brother?
I don't know. Is that my brother? I don't know. But I never been put on the canvas. But I know.
No, that wasn't G Boogie.
That was his brother.
I don't know, but I know what I'm talking about, and I'm sure of myself.
Hey, Gonzalo.
Put this on the fucking canvas.
All right,
yeah. I don't know who that is. Is that my brother? Maybe.
Gonzalo,
Gonzalo,
let me ask something. When you knocked your brother down, was it like the first in the 12th round of Wilder Fury or the 9th?
Nah, it was fast. It was fucking like uppercut, uppercut down. He doesn't realize. I don't know. I don't even know if that's my brother. Is that who got the balls to talk to me like that? I don't know. You got the balls to talk to me like that?
Gonzalo.
I don't know.
Gonzalo.
Is that I thought that was Raslat. Was that Raslat?
Gonzalo.
Wait. Time out. You naming everybody.
Gonzalo, you don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to. He's okay. Wait, when he
who's the caller?
Can I start? Jesus Christ! All right, it was 619. It was his brother for sure.
And,
he
was.
Yeah. And I want to thank G Boogie for the. I want to thank G Boogie.
But he said, "Yeah, fuck you too." I almost lost it, man.
That's family love, man. That's family love, and I want to thank G Boogie for his contribution. He's putting some money in the tip jar, as you can see on your screen. We have a new tip jar.
Fuck you too.
And
we want to get that tip jar to get all the way to the top. And speaking of the top and the tip, I see we got the L Dog and Johnny Boy going at it in the chat room.
Oh yeah, they always go at
each other's balls a little bit. That's all.
Is it because did this all start over that Croatian guy? What's his name? Hididovic?
The Croatian.
No, it doesn't matter because nobody will ever know the fucker's name to begin with. BDA ever. And L Dog, if he ever gets in there with a decent fighter with this 35-year-old having ass, I got him losing that fight. I don't care who it's against.
The beef started when this is what happened. All right, I'm gonna give you a little rundown what happened between Johnny Boy and L Dog. So L Dog came on and said, "You know that Philip Herkovich," and Johnny Boy said, "Nobody gives a fuck about him." Anyway, Frank, so the fight tonight, and he started. Yeah. So that just started the whole thing about that. Started the whole thing.
Well, and then
I dropped off. I said, "We got a new troll. His name is El Dog." And Herkovich.
Nah, man. Nah, bro. And then fucking and then what's it called? Fucking L Dog's funny though. He's a good kid.
About L Dog.
He's cool, buddy. Yeah,
bright kid.
Say?
Yeah, bright kid, beautiful kid. It'd be like
I don't know the fucking kid. I'm 180 soaking wet, Johnny. I'm 180.
I believe you. I believe you.
Here's what we gotta get
Hey, hold on. I'm just breaking L Dog's balls. Now let me address the real fucking troll in the chat here.
All right.
Bay Area, I hold your fucking life, bro. I hold your life.
What does that mean?
Now you can't get out. Like
You
the
can't.
movie Test-
Bay Area, I hold your life.
BDA, like the movie.
What is
Yeah, I know.
Deer Hunter?
Bro, I told you I said, tell your Aztec ancestors to suck my dick. Okay?
Oh, wait a minute.
No, this is just their Bay Area, not anybody else's Mexican blood heritage.
Okay.
I get that. Yeah. I've always got that. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I know you do, Gonzalo. But I fucking, no, just Bay Area. He's a fucking.
That's how it works.
Except for the Chavez Taylor fight, because you were not even born.
Oh, fuck.
Right?
Don't even get me started. And I'm fighting a losing battle here because I got fucking 3 Mexicans and a Puerto Rican looking at me. So what the fuck?
And we all love.
Yeah, and you all love Chavez.
No. Reckon that love. He like a macho.
No, Chavez was
I like Camacho.
I like Camacho too.
Chavez is your favorite fighter. I understand. I know that because you mentioned that.
Well, Johnny Boy's got something against the Benavides brothers too.
I know.
Don't you?
They're punks. They're punks. They're punks.
Wait. Who was the father that threatened you?
No, that was
Teofimo's father.
What's his real name? Is it Rafael Lopez or what's his real name?
No, it's Teofimo Senior.
I think it's Jose. Too. Also.
No, it's Teofimo Senior, bro. Trust me. It's like me and my.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like me and my dad. He's like the 6th guy in the family to be named Teofimo. I'm the 6th guy in the family to be named Johnny, bro.
I think they call him El Don.
His dad.
But if we got to predicate on somebody for having balls, when I mentioned that if you're gonna risk something when you're young, you're not afraid to do so. I give credit to Teofimo because he might be too stupid to realize that he's gonna fucking fight and he's already champion.
Wow.
He's gonna be bold enough to fucking challenge somebody.
A great compliment.
That's when stupidity helps you.
Too stupid.
Yeah.
Well, here at least.
But most of the time, scared helps you. But this time, when you're stupid and you're too young and brash to know, it benefits you. That's what Teofimo is doing.
That's a great compliment. That's a great compliment. He's too stupid to realize the stupidness makes him tough. Yeah, but
wouldn't you agree, BDA, Mr. BDA?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. Now,
he could be just too young to realize that. Maybe he's right.
That's when you not know that you cannot die. Sometimes we think, I'm invincible. But sometimes that's stupidity.
Gonzalo, did you snort some Aaron Pryor tonight, or what the fuck is going on, brother?
No, I'm just jiving, and I'm a little behind, but I'm jiving with Mucho. Mucho's kicked this off shit fucking last night. That was too early. We had Stu and what's the guy, McGregor. Nah, that was just fucking cringe, a little too early. But I want Stu back because he's the one that fucking shifts the momentum of the show when BDA not here. And
I only heard about what happened to that. I don't want to hear about it no more.
Me neither, but at the same time, I care for the fucking dude.
And I don't even know the fucking details of it. Who gives a shit? Let them work it out. But anyway,
let's gossip about it. No, I'm kidding. Listen, I want to talk about. Did you guys hear about Teofimo Lopez's brother, younger brother?
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
No, Coquito Lopez. Coquito. He's fast. He's jiving. He told his father to go shove it. And I don't know if you guys already realized, but I'm making this up because nobody in their right mind would ever name their kid Coquito. So
that's the greatest story, and I'm pissing at the same time. Can you hear me?
Coquito's a drink we have every year, like every fucking Thanksgiving or Christmas.
No, but you got.
I just saw something on the internet. Asked my wife when the coconut. A lot of people drive by coconuts dropping on their head. That's true. People die when the coconut. Yeah. You
gotta give your hat to. I don't know how we got on the T. Oh, because his old man threatened me.
That's a good one, BD.
Can I fucking finish, Gonzalo?
Yes, sir.
He's complimenting me. You never interrupt a compliment to Mr. BDA.
No, but that was great. No, but go ahead, Johnny boy. Yes, sir. What's Uncle Sam? Yes.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I was just gonna say, Yeah, first of all, I'd fucking slap Teofimo's dad around like a fucking ping pong ball. But anyways,
that motherfucker's about as Batrucha, like the originals, like I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah, man,
That
that
guy's
fucking
original
faggot
Brooklyn.
ain't no fucking MS motherfucker.
He's the original Brooklyn, I'm telling you.
Nah.
Let's watch the language, please. Let's watch the language. Come on.
This is.
But anyways, no, but you gotta tip your hat to Teofimo, because unlike the rest of these fucking young cats, he's actually wants to fight the best out there. So you have to tip your hat to the guy, regardless if you like him, don't like him, whatever. I mean, he's fucking going. He's 22. He just the fucking champion out in 2 rounds, and now he's fighting the best pound for pound fighter in the world, bro. Like,
I tell you, we're gonna get him on the show next week or 2 weeks from now. The father, Johnny. I promise that we're gonna get him on the show.
Hey, by the way, Bay Area says Lopez would beat you, tough guy. You're comedy, bro.
No, not the son, but we're gonna get the father so you can go.
That wasn't for you.
I know.
Gonzalo, that was for.
I know. That was directed for Johnny. That's from Bay Area.
Probably from Johnny. Yeah, that was.
He's still female senior with.
Once you said Bay Area, I know who he's talking.
I don't know. I'm just saying the fact that the son. No, maybe the father, because the son is like too big. But no, yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about them anyway, guys.
Hey, you know what though? The guy that did impress me was Jose Benavides Sr. Because you could tell this guy is down to earth, humble. You can tell he went through all that street stuff, and now he's in a, with kids and all that. He's in a different plane of he can relax.
I mean, you talking about the father, right?
That's right. Yeah, the father. Yeah, the father. He has a good mentality on in terms of the boxing.
I'm gonna think he's good at what he does, man. He got a good looking woman. He's got 2 kids that box, so I'm gonna say he knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. He's funny. You know what he told me, that when I told him, hey, I'm over here in the Philippines to talk to him. He told me, hey, good thing you married a girl, not a guy. He told me. Good thing it's a girl. It's not a guy. I told him, you know what I told him? Shut the fuck up, dude. Hey, Jose, shut the fuck up. He's cool, though. He's cool.
Yeah, hopefully he can be back, man, because we only have half an hour.
People to hit the like button.
Jose be back, and David anytime.
For likes.
Jose just got to Seattle. He just moved in. He's cool. He will go down anytime.
Yeah, no, I don't like the fucking Benavides brothers. They're punks, bro.
That's right. You mentioned something about that. What's up with that? With the Caleb plant? What's the deal with that?
No.
I'll be beside. Yeah.
Don't speak.
They needed 7 people to approach one white guy. What the fuck is the matter with you guys? And they're jagoffs, both the brother, the younger one, and the older one. Fucking coke snorting fucking bums, the 2 of them.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you what, in the ring, I see, one thing I see good about Caleb Plant, Johnny, and everybody, he goes up and down. Not just because I said it, because I mentioned in the telecast I saw it mentioned, and I corroborated, the punches are going up and down to the head into the body, into the head from Caleb Plant. And the same thing is, the same things are going from Benavides. We all know that, but he's aggressive and he's bigger. So we know that Caleb Plant cannot crack an egg, and he only got his first knockdown after the 6th round in his last fight against faggot butts. So what does that tell you? That he's going to pressure him.
Caleb Plant.
He also go it up and down and down and up.
Caleb Plant, Doc Canelo.
Anyways, I was just gonna say real quickly that I can't speak for the father, Benavides. All I know.
No, take your time.
Jesus, Gonzalo. Fuck.
Take your time. Take your time.
All right.
Take your time, Johnny boy. Take your time.
I was just
Johnny boy. Take your time.
Don't get flustered, because I don't call anybody out. I don't want to pick up. Take your time.
Just Gonzalo.
Gonzalo, come on.
Don't even say. Don't even say.
Your boss,
go ahead.
anyways,
Don't even say. Go ahead. Don't even.
Anyways, I can't speak for the father, Benavides, much. He's got a nice piece of ass over there with him. At least she was when he married her.
Amen.
About Daisy. Amen. Daisy, her name Daisy.
And as far as I can see, both the sons are jagoffs, so he should have raised them better. The fuck.
Yes.
Kick Johnny boy out of the chat right now. I'm not gonna have this.
Nah, Johnny boy's cool. It's just I just want to hear what you have to say.
They're what? They're not punks? You telling me they're not jerk offs?
But why you gotta put 2 into 1? So you're like multiplying the two, because me and my brother are kind of similar. We're gonna be like identically, so we're punks, not plural. No, you gotta kind of separate the two. One guy got shot in the knee, and he was kind of incapacitated.
I'm sure he got
and
shot for no reason at all.
But let me tell you, he fought the best fighter in the world. Not to everybody.
Right.
He fought fucking not Vasily, but he fought Terrence Crawford neck and neck.
That's
I don't
right.
care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Yes, but you guys take it from there because you guys
Okay,
don't know.
I'm going to interrupt you because that's the way I do it. I'm going to interrupt you now. All right? Listen.
He's still a fucking punk.
Jose Benavides Sr. did a great job with his kids. It's not easy taking them to that level of boxing. And you know what, Bucho, it's a good time to put up the disclaimer that the views of our panelists are not necessarily the views reflected by the BDA.
And let me tell you something, BDA, and the one guy at 68 was the youngest champion in history. That's a fact. So he's a two-time champion, whether you want to criticize him because he broke the rules or he too like fucking, you want to undermine him because he did cocaine. Well, the fact that he did cocaine made him the youngest champion, two-time division, and 168 having Mexican heritage an all time. Not just in boxing, but two-time youngest Mexican lineage. What? Fuck the Mexican. The youngest, and he guarded the title back, being a young fighter at 168.
I just get an idea, man. I just get an idea. Here's what we need to do. We need Johnny Boy versus L Dog. Johnny Boy's third shot at a trivia show. Let's finally see if we can get him a win. And we also need Gonzalo versus Gonzalo. All right, we need Gonzalo versus his brother Julian or Jose Julian. I forget what his name is.
Julian. Yeah.
Jose Julian. Thank you. And we need to make history here. All right, I don't know which one would be the main event though. We'd have to work that out.
You know how many years I've been telling, maybe about 2 years about you, but he's like, nah. Hey, Mr. B, listen to Mr. B. But anyways, Johnny.
What up?
David Benavides, he was sparring Triple G when he was 15-6. He was the youngest 168-pounder, 21 years old, and he recaptured the title. Fuck the Mexican part. He's a young, but look, if you want to compare Caleb Plant to Benavides, that's a good fight. I'm not going to argue with that. But Caleb Plant has never knocked anybody clean out off their feet after the 6 until this last fight against fucking faggot butts.
Bruh.
So we got a big guy. Yes, recognize. I listen.
Okay. I didn't say he wasn't a good. I didn't say he wasn't a good fighter. I said he's a.
You said he was a punk, but you were putting the two guys together. You were putting the guy with the short leg and David Benavides in the same thing.
And they're both fucking punks.
Where if I say ragu and spaghetti is the same because I have Jose's my twin brother. Jose is my twin brother, but guess what? I'm older. I'm older by how many? 20 minutes.
Yeah, but
how many times have I knocked?
Hold on.
How many times have I knocked my brother out? One time. How many times did he say? Who called me out of the fucking? Who called me out and said, "Fuck you, Gonzalo"? Gonzalo called me out and said, "Fuck you, you suck."
Everybody stop talking. Everybody stop talking.
I knocked you out.
Gonzalo, stop talking.
He answered to me.
Gonzalo.
Anyways,
because there has nobody been else.
Hold on.
But he's my twin brother. We're the
Everybody.
same. In many ways, that make us identical. That's all I wanted to say.
Está haciendo el ridículo ahí.
That's right. You're being ridiculous here. Go ahead.
No, but it's a fact. It's a fucking fact.
Jose, go ahead.
I was just gonna.
Hello.
Never mind.
Ridiculous.
Jose, go ahead.
Or not, dude. Ridiculous.
Jose, go ahead. Jose, go ahead. Jose, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying that they were.
Oh, can you hear me?
Hold on, man. Jose, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jose.
I'm saying Jose.
The fuck did I do, man?
No, sorry,
I'm not
guys.
the one shouting.
Jose, go ahead.
No, I'm just listening to my brother, man. He's like, I don't know. He's too hyped up. He needs to calm down, man. He's not even making sense, to be honest with you. Most of the time, he's pretty good, but today he's just all over the place. Are you guys just talking about Plant and Benavides right now, or is it all talking?
Nah, you tell me something otherwise, dude.
Anything goes. Whatever. Anything goes. Go ahead, Jose. What's on your mind?
I was just listening to this other channel, man, and they were talking about Canelo. As far as because there's this one guy who's like he loves Canelo and he defends him. He defends him. You know, everything he does, you know, it's okay just because.
You know, hey Jose, do you know who Jorge Juarez is?
He looked for advantages against other fighters. That makes for Canelo to do the same. And I didn't like during the Kovalev fight how he was touching gloves with Kovalev after every round, man.
That was kind of lame, man. To be honest with you, what do you guys think about that?
I was gonna say put L Dog in here because he just crossed the line. If you could.
All right, so
Okay, hold on. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. First of all, to address
let's stick to one topic, man. Here,
Sorry.
Jesus. All right, so you were
Yeah, I
saying
saw that too. I thought it was fixed.
Okay, so what are you saying, Jose? What are you implying? Do you think something
No,
was?
I was just saying, I was just venting a little, man, because for some reason Canelo's just been getting on my nerves. You know, that's just venting because he's always just looking to be considered like one of the best.
Tell
But
him
for
about
some
the old
reason,
Sparty stories. I'll tell
his
him.
career
You
is
want to tell him about those Sparty stories? Tell him, fool.
it's you know, it's controversial. And also, I don't. I think they're right. Before, Canelo used to be more popular, but ever since he signed with the Zone, I don't think Canelo is that popular anymore, man. I mean, maybe with hardcore boxing fans, but you know, I don't think he's as popular as as he thinks he is.
Okay. I think he doesn't look like he's popular because he hasn't fought anybody that's. He should have fought Golovkin again. That's the thing. He did fight Golovkin.
I think that was his best fight, his most exciting fight, man. The Danny Jacobs fight, well, to me, was boring, man. Canelo has his attitude, like where he says, "Oh, I'm the best," and he goes in there, and he did like a Mayweather type fight, like I'm gonna win just because, you know, he didn't put his he didn't It wasn't like a real fight like the Triple G fight. He just went in there, tried to outpoint Jacobs. You know, that shit was boring, man. To be honest with you, and that's why right now I'm not feeling Canelo, man, because I mean, plus he has that contract, man, to fulfill, man. I think he's gonna win every single fight until the end of that contract. He's gonna retire with one loss against Mayweather. But you know, I think his career is managed grossly. Just. I mean, he's a good fighter, but with all the advantages he gets all the time, you know, it's gonna be hard to beat him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, those slight advantages count. I understand that, Jose. They count. I understand.
So what do you suggest,
Hey, Gonzalo needs a timeout, man. Calm down, Gonzalo.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You have Mucho listening to you and fucking cutting me off.
All right.
I agree with you, man. But look, you said nobody has called.
Hey,
it like
Gonzalo, you're not
fight.
the show, man. You're not the moderator, bro. Just kick back, man. You don't have to comment after everybody talks. You don't have to jump in there. You know, calm down, dude.
I never
Gonzalo,
said, but
Gonzalo
you
a
said
turn.
you was gonna knock him out.
Unless he's allowed to speak.
Dude.
You know, for reals, man. Like, damn, bro.
Jose, you need to come on the Discord
I'm your
and
brother, man,
settle-
so I'm helping you out.
Jose, you need to come onto the
real,
Discord,
dude.
on the actual discussion group, and set Gonzalo straight, man, because we need a little equilibrium of the Gonzalo family here.
That's right.
Yeah. You need a moderate, a Gonzalo, like a wrench. I'm the wrench for Gonzalo.
Exactly.
Somebody
Fuck you! I'm your older
know.
brother, fool. I'm your older brother.
Yeah, man, but right now you're sounding like my little brother, man. You're kind of immature,
Fuck
bro.
you! I'm your older brother. I'm been knowing this shit. Come on, you're gonna school me in boxing?
Okay. All
all
right,
right,
hey, Gonzalo, I have a challenge for you. Let's try to keep this boxing, man. Try to keep it boxing, bro.
Put the gloves on me.
Try to keep it boxing.
Never.
Try to keep it. Huh?
Yeah, keep it boxing. Whenever you put the gloves on me, never.
Okay, hold on. We gotta move on.
All right, man. I mean, keep the topic. Keep the boxing talk, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Please, I beg you, dude.
We're not gonna get anywhere. All right. Jose, sorry about that, and thank you for calling in, man. All right, man.
Okay. Bye.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Hold on. Bucho, you gotta check your messages, please, because I sent you a message there, and also, I don't know if you can read the message and tell me what you think about that on the white, because listen, Gonzalo's hyped up for the fight, but it's getting a little annoying. I told him, listen, you gotta hold it down. We don't want a scenario. Remember after the Triple G versus the Radchenko fight, That was too much, man. Too much intensity. I can't handle that. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna.
Jesus Christ! I just ate an edible. I'm chilling and I'm listening to fucking like a chatty Caffey doll.
Hey, but listen, this is what BDA boxing is all about, especially on the eve of a big fight, man. It's a free for all. Anything goes. All right.
Anything goes. Anything goes.
If you can't ride with the big dog, stay on the porch. That's what I say.
Can you just?
Yeah,
Jesus,
exactly.
but anyways, I was just gonna say,
You're
that
sounding
fucking
like El Dog now. You sound like you were complaining about El Dog, and you're pulling an El Dog here.
Oh, it's the edibles, man. It's the edibles. Come on.
What happened?
No, because you were saying that El Dog he talks all slow.
Talks
like
too much shit.
Yeah, well, BDA was talking about a
Oh
coconut
my
tree.
God.
This kind of sounds like it's similar.
Gonzalo,
Like a coconut tree.
you need to
Yeah,
go to sleep,
hey,
man.
don't listen to that fool, man. You're
Too
listening
late.
to him too much. Bucho, hey, fucking cut me off.
All right.
Drop me off.
All right.
L
Take a little break.
dog,
Hey, Gonzalo.
Gonzalo. I
Take a
keep
break.
telling you this shit on the Discord, bro. There's a difference between playing around and fucking going past that point. Don't fucking ever call me a snitch, bro. I keep telling you, and then I've asked you fucking 3 or 4 times nicely, bro. Then you're saying you're like, fuck the dead Vietnam troops. Oh, I hope Iran blows you fucking faggot ass Americans up and like.
No,
bro,
no,
hang on, Gonzalo. Hang on, Gonzalo. I'm talking.
Hey, what was that, Gonzalo?
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to hear what
No,
Gonzalo
shut the fuck up, L Dog. You too. I was just saying, there's a big difference between making a joke and fucking clowning around, bro. That's over the top. All of that shit, and I'm fucking sick of hearing about it. Quit fucking making out of the wall remarks like that. The fuck is the matter with you?
So now I get kicked off because I'm a fucking veteran and I fucking got blown up in combat. Now I fucking get knocked off.
Yeah, thank you. Gonzalo, take it out on L Dog because he's the one.
No, I had nothing to
I
say.
didn't kick you, Gonzalo. Hey, respect, man. I don't know why Johnny Boy keep on kicking veterans out of the chat, man.
No, well, they just scored at me like fucking Ruben Neves off the fucking midfield. Bucho. He kicked the ball from fucking outside the half court.
Just keep up with the sarcastic remarks, L Dog. You're a fucking pussy, bro.
This is what
And I
happens
know
when
you're
you're
a pussy.
excited
You're a
about
bitch,
Deontay
dog.
Wilder.
You fucking coming over here apologizing to me when I'm telling you Bay Area and that fake Serbian kid to go fuck themselves. Shut the fuck up and quit making off the wall remarks like that.
All right, let L Dog respond. Let L Dog respond.
No, get the fuck that shit, dog. Now Gonzalo's is getting me all fucking amped up. Shut your bitch ass up and quit saying dumb shit, L Dog.
Because that shit sounds like el perro in Spanish. It's pretty like fucking like crazy. El dog.
Right, I want to hear from L Dog because maybe we can straighten this out. L Dog, please, the floor is yours.
Is that like a Rottweiler or like a pit? I don't know.
L Dog, please, L Dog, please. I mean, if you don't have anything to say, then I suppose.
Hans. Hey, look, Johnny Boy, man. Johnny Boy. We can settle this, man.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said we can settle this, man. Put your phone number in the chat.
You say what?
What?
I'll
Put your phone number in the chat, Johnny Boy.
Yeah,
We can settle this
but yeah, you're funny. You be sarcastic, bro. I'm serious. Don't make fucking remarks like that. It's disrespectful.
Can we get?
Well, he's writing the big skinny wave. The Philip Herbie Johnny.
Can someone contact H Money?
Gonzalo, what the hell are you on about, man?
It's true. Weren't you rooting for fucking Philip Herbie? The fucking wheels fall off. Yesterday.
L Dog. It's disrespectful. Just quit saying shit like that. Cut it the fuck out, bro. I've asked you 4 fucking times. Stop. Please.
Are you not saying that Philip Herbie is the future?
No, let L Dog respond to me.
Hey, Johnny Boy, like I said, man, we can sort this out. Just put your phone number in the chat, man, and this can all be sorted out, man.
Yeah, quit the tough guy shit. Like, no, we don't want to hear the whole part.
I'm not trying to be tough. I'm just asking him to watch what he says, bro. It's disrespectful.
Hey, that's
I'm going to hold you to. You said Philip Herbie is the future. 2-3 years.
Still
Go
talking
ahead,
about
Johnny.
Philip Hermovich.
No, I'm gonna hold him to that. He said Philip Hervey.
Well, okay, Gonzalo, what's worse? The fact that he said that Croatian dude is going to be the future, or that he insulted Johnny Boy? Because it seems like you got your.
That Philip Hervey is gonna be the future because we don't care about personal matters.
So,
we gotta let that shit go.
Gonzalo,
It's not about personalities. It's about the
L
story.
Dog, are you gonna fucking quit doing shit like that, or are you just gonna be a sarcastic little bitch this whole time? Like, what do you?
Let's see.
Hey, look, man, I got to get my priorities straight, and if Gonzalo is talking shit about Hergovich, then I got to come after him, man.
That's what I'm saying. Is we don't want to be an internet warrior.
L Dog, you're a fucking pussy, bro. You're a fucking pussy, dog. You a fucking pussy, bro.
You are. You're a pussy.
Hey,
Whiz.
Jeez, chill out, Johnny Boy.
No, you're a fucking bitch, bro. You're a fucking bitch, dog.
To be
You're
fair,
a
L
fucking
Dog.
pussy, nigga.
Hold on, L Dog. To be fair, Johnny Boy's been going through some hard couple of days right now with the issues he's having with his mother. So I mean, maybe it's not the best idea to poke him right now. You know what I mean? Like you can.
Hey, Johnny Boy, you know it's all respect between me and you, man.
Okay, hang on, Gonzalo. God damn it! I was just gonna say if it's not personal, well then don't say shit like that, L Dog. It's over. You're crossing the line, bro. That's what I'm asking.
Fair enough, Johnny Boy. I apologize, and Gonzalo, shut the fuck up, man.
Okay, and L Dog. Oh my God, Gonzalo!
Hey, can I say something now? Now that we got this shit straightened out between Johnny Boy and L Dog, I gotta take issue with L Dog because he talks shit about the Vietnam vets. Guess what, boy? I'm a Vietnam vet.
Well, dude,
I never talk shit about the Vietnam vets. That's just Johnny Boy.
Bro, that's not cool. My dad's buddies all got fucking blown away over there. That ain't fucking cool, dog.
Hey, Johnny Boy.
L Dog. You know that the worst thing in Vietnam, the worst thing about Vietnam wasn't the pikes covered with shit. It wasn't all those that friendly fire. It wasn't the fact that you had kids running around strapped with dynamite. It was that when I came back to my own country after I served, they spat on me and called me baby killer. Now you want to talk shit about Vietnam vets? Go ahead.
Hang on. Oh my God, dude. Let me get my point across. All I'm saying
how
is,
old
bro,
are you, BBA?
Bro, I'm just asking L Dog, just tone it down a little bit, bro. That's not funny. That's just disrespectful when you say shit like that. And calling me a snitch and all. Like, bro, knock that shit off, bro. Please. I'm asking you nice, dog. Like, please.
Nice.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Jeez,
you know what we need? You know what we need? We need the Gonzalo's brother to come in here and straighten this shit out. That's what we need.
Let me hear L Dog.
The way L Dog. Hergovich, what's your prediction on the future for Hergovich?
Oh man, you know how it's gonna go.
No, I don't. Tell me.
Well, first we're gonna take out Wilder. That's the first goal. Okay, we're gonna get that WBC. He's gonna get that WBC strap.
So you're saying Wilder beats Fury? You're saying Wilder beats Fury?
You're wrong.
So anyways, L Dog, can you stop doing shit like that, please?
He'll stop or we'll block him. He'll stop
he said he will.
he's out of BDA.
He apologized. He apologized, Johnny Boy.
Well, let me
No. Recognize the media
Johnny
now.
Boy,
Yeah, go ahead.
you are greatly exaggerating things here.
No. Hold on, L Dog. We're not gonna go back, man. You apologized. Now things are straightened up, and let's move forward to what was it? Well, now it's between L Dog and Gonzalez, though.
Yeah, Philip Hergovich. For one reason, that's the only point he said shut the fuck up, but I got cut off. There's no valid point, but he cut off Johnny. Bucho cut off Johnny. Philip Hergovich. But there's no ill intent. When I say El Dog, I brought him up because it's not that important. Yeah, hey, El Dog is cool. That's sportsman like how to, but recognize one step in as a mediator because he got no choice. But I didn't do nothing wrong. Did I do something wrong, Bucho?
You need to calm down.
Just because my fucking pussy ass twin brother called me out, but did he say something fucking rough? No, it's true. It's true.
All right, Gonzalo.
Wait a minute.
Tell me one time when he brought me to the canvas. Where we're on from, we don't hit the canvas.
Reason.
We fight in the fucking straight up style.
Jesus, yo, Gonzalo. You know, I got my cousin watching right now. He wanted to watch. I showed him about it. My older cousin, Gonzalo, you ain't giving us a good fucking look right now. I'll tell you what. You ain't giving us a good look.
I got my couple of shots today. Tequila.
I'm fucking. He's gonna come over here, teach me how to do some of the editing and shit, and fuck around like Bucho. And you're not giving us a good look right now, fucking Gonzalo. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, calm down, Gonzalo.
He just called his. Did he call his brother pussy ass brother?
Yeah, my pussy ass brother. That's what he said.
Jeez, Luis. He's on
brother
fire.
Brother put him in his place, right?
Oh, we got Jose back on the line here. Jose.
Yeah,
Jose.
I know you and him are homies, Bucho, but he said he would drop a fucking Tyson Fury in 3 rounds.
All right.
Okay,
No,
okay.
it's cool.
I just called. Just for
Don't
the
clown
record,
me,
I did
Jose.
not
Don't clown
call
me.
you
Show
out,
some
Gonzalo. I
respect,
just called to tell you to tone it down a little bit, man. Come on,
all right,
man.
all right. I have to tone it out, but show a little
Cool.
respect, man. I'm your older brother.
All right. Well,
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, you're my older brother, man. That's fine. Okay, it's cool. So what's the topic right now?
Well,
I mean, Freddie Herbert, come on, man. That guy's a rookie right now. It's boring.
Yeah. Our dog thinks he's gonna be the next.
Okay. What about what's his name? The Hueco. Who's he fighting? Joey the Hueco.
The Hueco. We're always been club guys, Jose. I know you fucking got a fan in real.
Joe, no, he's fighting. He's fighting Frank Sanchez. I think that's gonna be. What do you guys think about that fight? I mean, I know the Hueco's kind of like. I heard him on the Boxing Boys podcast. He says that he's never gotten like complete training camps, this and that. But they say that Cuban guy, Frank Sanchez. I mean,
like,
if he wants to make
that's the same name, Frank Sanchez.
He should destroy
He
it.
trains with fucking
Joey
Chepo
Hueco. So I think that's going to be a good fight.
What do you guys think?
Talk to him.
I don't know
Recognize
much
that's the
about
same name as you.
Yeah, Francisco.
This fucking fool's a hipster, my twin brother. He wanted to fucking correct me. It's okay. I respect him.
You know
Whatever.
what they said? Actually, that was the other thing I was going to bring up. Me and L. Doug were talking about this earlier on my stream too.
Fuck y'all and fuck y'all.
Shit. But anyways, I was just gonna say, me and L Dog was talking earlier on my stream, and fucking they're looking like they're gonna put Eliter Alvarez and Zerto on the card, Lomachenko on them. That's a good undercard. I'm cool with that. What?
I don't know. What's that sound? Oh, it's the Jose's phone. All right. We're all over the place here. Jose, anything else before we go to Johnny's topic? Jose, anything else?
No. Who's fighting on the undercard of the Wilder Fury? It's gonna be Navarrete versus this Filipino guy. Who else do you guys know that's noteworthy?
It's Charles Martin and Gerald Washington are fight, but that's a bump fight on the undercard, Jose.
Yeah, that is true. I know that Charles Martin, he was champion. I mean, if everybody wants to be giving Joshua credit for being a unified champion, he did have Charles Martin's belt.
Mm-hmm.
Did he or did he not? Wasn't Charles Martin considered like a champion that Joshua got one of the belts when he became unified?
Yeah, well, he was a champion, but he was I don't know how he got the belt. He fought this guy who broke his leg during the fight. Like,
yeah, he was like the weakest link.
Absolutely.
That's when Joshua started going around collecting the belts. He got one off Charles Martin, and then Charles Martin went on some kind of like, he went crazy, kind of like Gonzalo.
Yeah, that's why you can kind of make a point that Anthony Joshua kind of is like a paper champion in a way, because he collected that one from Charles Martin, then whatnot. You know, that was like not really like actual like title that he earned, like, you know.
No, I just brought it up because he's fighting. That just came to mind, you know, like that he. Well, apparently, if he's a champion, he must have some skills. Or what do you guys think?
Well, Joshua gained the title from Charles Martin but Charles Martin was never a champion. That's where it gets diluted. So yeah. I mean, we got to look at Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is the most accomplished heavyweight. We can all agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Martin is a god.
He's a god. He claimed he was a god.
And what's his name? Gerald Washington.
He's actually a Jedi who's going to circumcise the heavyweight division with his lightsaber.
He knocked out. He had a good knockout against what's his name? Hellenius, man.
Oh,
I think that was pretty impressive. I think Gerald Washington's getting better.
You know that guys have Mexican. His mother's from Guadalajara. It's not just
He's getting better at getting knocked out. I agree.
He speaks Spanish. He had Mexican. El Gallo Negro.
He's getting better, but
I think this is a crossroads fight, so that makes it for interesting fight, an exciting fight because Charles Martin, I think he's been training pretty good.
I favor Charles Martin, Jose.
With Manny Robles and
I'm going with El Gallo Negro.
So yeah, I think it's a good matchup. I mean, a lot of people say
13 knockouts.
They're fun fights, but hey, it just may be the fight to save the night.
Well, if we're reading between the lines, Charles Martin was training with Andy Ruiz, preparation for the Anthony Joshua when he came at 285. So Gerald Washington, I mean, he's picking Deontay Wilder by knockout. That's what I'm saying. Look, everybody, even in the fucking people, what is it? They put out a video where David Haye and Virtuoso posted it on the video. I thought I seen everything, but they sparred between Deontay Wilder and David Haye, and that spar is almost like it's led to believe that David Haye got the best, but in reality, David Haye is claiming that it got edited and he got clipped with the shot, even though.
David Haye.
It's bullshit. Gonzalo,
against Tyson
I
Fury.
thought it got cut off, but it's the truth.
He hates Tyson Fury. You can't trust anything David Haye says. Fuck him, man. This guy, I don't. He has a vendetta against fucking Tyson Fury.
He got beat up against David Haye. David Haye's now.
But there's also some other credible guy from the UK that mentions that Wilder is the heavy puncher. But didn't we hear stories from Arreola that said that Klitschko, Vitaly, not Vladimir, Klitschko hits harder than Deontay?
Yeah, if possible. What do you guys think? Vitaly, man, this guy was a monster, man.
Yeah, and we're not talking about Bucho, we're not talking about Vladimir, we're talking about Adriola claimed that Vitaly, not that Vladimir, that Vitaly said that Vitaly hit harder than Wilder. When a lot of people say, "Oh, well, Wilder, has anybody said that Wilder hits harder than Vladimir?"
Yes.
Maybe one guy
Gonzalo,
or two, but
some people say that he's the hardest hitting boxer of all time. That's how ridiculous.
People say he hit harder than any man in the history of the world.
And then he can
recognize, but that now, everybody's saying that now. But we got two brothers saying Vitaly and Vladimir. What was Vladimir? Tougher on the chin, and then we had Vitaly softer on the chin, but the harder puncher, right?
Hey, listen to Chris Arreola.
Wait.
Arreola compared their power, and he said that Wilder's punches were like a whip, but he said that Vitaly's punches was like he was punching a hole right through you. And he said, that's
pretty accurate.
More.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
guys,
dog and perro. That's good.
Guys,
that's pretty accurate.
We gotta move on here, Jose. Anything else before we move on?
Can I?
Jose,
yeah,
Jose.
well, just to let you guys go. Yeah, it was interesting what guys were talking about the different types of punches. How everybody says that how they feel the punches are different. But I remember that Tyson Fury in an interview the other day, he was saying how he didn't even feel the punch. He was just on the ground, and it's like a different type of punch. It's more like it damages your brain, like put your lights out. In other words, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Because if you can't even feel the punch and you're just on the ground, I mean, what can you do? It's not much you can do. But anyways, I'm out. All right. See you guys later. And Gonzalo, be good.
All right. Take care.
I'm sorry, Jose. I'm sorry, bro. I don't fucking piss you off. Don't make me mad, bro.
All right. 503
later.
on the air. 503. 503
anyways,
on the air.
I was just gonna say, but yeah.
To take a phone call. We just need to take another phone call before this shit ends. 503, you're on the air. 503. 503. Caller.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yo.
go ahead.
Hello?
Yep.
What up? What up?
What's on your mind?
Hey, yo, just wanted to call in, just say that I think, give my little bit of prediction for the fight. Deontay Wilder, I believe he's going to win. I think he's going to win by decapitation. Tyson Fury, I just don't think he's going to have his dancing shoes on. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he's going to, he has to put up a shut up. So, and I think he's pissed off Deontay Wilder where, I think Deontay Wilder is just coming for that head, dude. Like he doesn't care about winning points. So I mean, we've all seen it before. So, just wanted to call in about that, and that's it.
Oh, what's your name? So we can put you in the prediction list. So what's your name?
Josh.
Josh. And
Josh.
your prediction is Wilder. Which round?
Deontay Wilder by beheading.
Round.
He's gonna saw his head off.
round 3. Okay.
Early.
He's gonna turn into ISIS.
Early night.
All right. Thanks for the phone call. Thank you. Have a good night.
But yeah, no, I was just saying before we got into this whole spiel that they're trying to put Alida Alvarez versus Zurdo Ramirez on the undercard of Lomachenko and Tio Fimo.
Oh,
so that's a good. Hopefully that happens, though. I was just gonna say because that's actually a pay-per-view worth paying for. Then, so I'm good with that. That's all I was gonna say. But if that fight does end up happening on the undercard, who would you pick, Alida Alvarez or Zurdo Ramirez?
Zurdo.
You guys,
I think Zurdo's gonna beat him.
Yeah.
Really, bro. I got the big Tito Trinidad by knockout, bro.
I learned something very important when you carry the momentum.
Yeah, it's a real good fight. I got Alvarez knocking Zurdo out, but that's a solid ass undercard though. If it does happen, that's
Alvarez can be outboxed though.
Jesus, sorry to put you off, guys.
Zurdo could prove himself that he belongs if he could beat Alvarez because he's a step below.
You're right. Exactly.
All right, guys.
I think he's a little better on the inside fighting than Kovalev, and Kovalev traded shots on the outside with what's his name, the guy from Colombia, with Alvarez, and he lost that. He won that battle in the first fight. He won it on the second, but this time I think he will win it in the first time around on the inside against.
We got another phone.
He'll lose it.
You got a leader?
929, you're on the air.
No, I got Zurdo Ramirez because he'll win the battle on the inside the first time around.
Yeah, hold on, guys. Can you hear me? Jesus. 929, you're on the air.
I can
929. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, guys? So, I was the one that posted that link to that video of David Hayes sparring, with the future, heavyweight, champ Deontay Wilder. Looking sloppy as ever.
I was there, so I saw that.
Credit to Boxing Legends TV. I follow that channel. He makes some pretty good videos, but he kept getting shut down because of copyright strikes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I learned about this Philip Hergovich guy. That supposedly he's the one that injured David Hay, and may have ruined the fight between him and Tyson Fury. I mean, I would have loved to see that fight. I was wondering, what's your take on it? How that fight would have played out?
Well, that was a big cut, and apparently Hergovich was the one responsible. I saw it. By the way, Virtuoso, I thought I had seen it all. That sometimes you don't want to waste the time, but I cleared it up. I hadn't seen that before. And look, Deontay Wilder got rocked. Okay, he got rocked, but then again, David Hay blocked the punch. Subsequently, that was like an overlooping right hand that he partially blocked, but then he claimed that Deontay Wilder is a heavy puncher. But ultimately, the reason he got cut,
90
seconds, is because of Philip Hergovich. That's right.
Hey, Gonzalo, when you say you were there, like you saw it, were you there in person?
No, on the Discord, because everybody's always on this. No, this time around, I'm not always key to the Discord. No, check it out. I never seen that video.
Hey, Virtuoso, quickly.
Okay,
Your
have you seen that
prediction.
video?
Hold on, Gonzalo.
Dog, have you seen that video?
Gonzalo, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
60
Prediction.
seconds.
Jesus.
No, you were
Honestly,
gonna ask me a
'cause
question.
I'm giving props to
What happened?
Virtuoso.
What's your
'Cause
prediction?
I thought I was better in that.
Right, Virtuoso. What's your
I
prediction?
mean, I already made my. Oh man, I already made my prediction earlier. I said Wilder at 7, but I kind of changed my mind. I think Wilder is gonna beat him in the 8th round with TKO, because I think Deontay Wilder's game plan is probably gonna be focused on that eye, because that's some scar tissue that's gonna cause some damage. But anything I know about this guy, Kenny Bayless, he's Mr. Safety, so he might get too overzealous, might call the fight off. So, and he might stun him a bit. So there could be that. So I'm still thinking Deontay Wilder's gonna pull off with a victory.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for the phone call, man.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Jesus, that's
Oh
annoying.
boy, that's a lot.
That's a very real possibility that the fight gets stopped on the cut, because I think that's a perfect way to set up a third fight.
Yeah, but one thing has got to happen before the 4th round, because then if now we go to the scorecards, this is what I thought. My brother, I gave him credit before he went out to my throat. If it happens in the 3rd round, this is what he. If it happens in the 3rd round, fucking cuts. Yeah, that's how you stop. But after the 4th round, it goes to the scorecards. Remember, y'all, it's not going no fucking knockout. It's going to the points, and that favors Fury, right?
I also
because it'll be ruled upon.
I also think that
Yeah, but then you got American judges that are going to screw the fucking testing rounds for the guy that's more aggressive. Because look, if Jack Reese had the first 4 rounds for Wilder, that's why they got 4 fucking American judges, because they're banking on the cut.
I want to touch on what L Dog just said. That's a good way to set up the 3rd fight, but it has to go some rounds, and it has to be entertaining for them to do that, bro. It's not gonna be a 3rd fight if it's a boring, one-sided fucking marathon with Fury. Okay, it's not gonna be. That's why he's talking about bringing it to his chest. If it's a fucking dud or a blowout or Wilder knocks him out in a round, there's not going to be a 3rd fight. We got to get through fight 2 before we start talking about fight
But listen,
3.
Johnny, before I get knocked out by Bucho, if it's going to be a dud, it has to happen before the 3rd round. Because
I know.
If it's going to be a dud, we're going to call a dud within 3 rounds.
Yeah.
We got that legitimate cut. Okay,
I think in reality,
if we're going to go to the 4th round, might as well keep it to the 12th round. Fuck it. You're fucking selling, let's go balls out.
Go ahead, recognize. Go ahead, recognize.
I think in reality, the better chance of a 3rd fight happening is if Fury beats Wilder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think if Wilder comes out with a victory, especially if it's a hard one, like let's say he pulls it out, he survives 12, or even let's say that he gets like a controversial stoppage of some kind, but it was a hard fight, you might see Wilder say, "Fuck this! I'm not fighting this guy 3rd time."
Yeah, that's when it gets fugazi, because if disqualification within 4 rounds was favor Wilder, then fuck it, we're gonna make the 4th fight.
All right, guys. You know what? We're gonna end the show. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna leave it running. I don't know what's gonna happen. So, yeah.
You're gonna leave it running?
No, that was the plan, but not anymore.
But what do you mean you don't know what's gonna happen?
Well, too chaotic over here.
Nothing's gonna happen, bro. Nothing's gonna happen. What's gonna happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm afraid of. The unknown. The unknown. Listen, Gonzalo, we're gonna have a show tomorrow. Anyways, we have the weigh-in, and tomorrow I will leave the stream running all night. So,
I think you and Jose got something against me. You and Jose.
I don't even. Yeah, there's a conspiracy against Gonzalo.
Bucho, your brother, conspiring.
Exactly. They're gonna replace you with your brother.
Recognize.
So, yeah.
I brought it back a little bit, but then again, you're from the East Coast. Remember we were talking about the Midwest?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm a Midwest motherfucker right now. I don't know nothing. I'm just kidding, man. Nah, I love this shit, but maybe, yeah. Okay, I grab.
Oh, dog. Philip hurt. Oh, dog.
Nah, what is he, a pit bull or Rottweiler? What are you, pit bull, Rottweiler, fucking, what are you?
Me? I have a Rockweiler.
No, fucking Hergovich, El Dog.
El Dog. El perro.
Gallo negro. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a French bulldog. That's what I am.
Now you said you had an American.
Chihuahua.
You said you had a Spud McKenzie dog. You posted it on the fucking
Chihuahua.
on the chat. You had a Spud McKenzie dog. You said that's a bulldog.
Bergovich is going down, though, dog. He's going
All right,
down.
that means the show's over. So, time to go to bed.
Down to who?
The next live body he fights. Somebody with a pulse.
He don't know what he's saying. He only believes in Felix Hermovich, the fucking Croatian fucking racing flag to the end. He don't know nothing. He don't know the difference between red and white, between black and fucking red or whatnot.
All right.
This ain't NASCAR.
Good night, people. Enjoy your night.
Have a good night, everybody.
I kiss you on the mouth.
No, I'm not cool with that. I'm sorry.
One more time.
I'm disappointed in everyone of you.
I mean, I'm dealing with degenerate animals.
I'm disappointed in everyone. Totally disappointed in everyone of you.
All right, come on.
Honestly, I can't do it, man.
I'm disappointed in everyone.
Let me tell you why.
It's gonna be all right, Nicky. Go ahead, shoot.
He just killed a fucking man.
What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, because you got nothing. You don't got a thing. Yeah, because you got nothing. You got nothing.
I want to get out. I want to get out of this rat hole. I want to get online. I need
BDA Boxing.